My fellow Americans and autists who voted for Trump, it's your boy Dank Brandon here. Well, here's a joke for you. What do Willie Brown and the 2024 presidential election have in common? Kamala Harris blew both of them. I shouldn't have said that.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why?
It's all right. It's all right. I feel that way too. It's all right. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out. Let it out.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so pissed off! Fuck! 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 God damn it!
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
EBT's and above. EBT's and above.
Kaya, please just fucking go, but you stop.
You deserve whatever suffering could possibly come to you. If you are a Republican and try to start any of that kind of nonsense with me in person, you will lose your life.
And just now, Elon Musk did a German World War II salute.
Last night, I was at Benihana with my girlfriend, and the server said, "What about you, sir? What would you like?" My girlfriend, God bless her heart, steps in, says, "Actually, that's ma'am."
Good writing, Diane. It's a lot like a great cup of coffee. When it's made right, it just warms you from the inside out.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Which podcasts are you listening to? Which accounts are you subscribing to? I'm interested, like genuinely.
We'll give you a moment to do some introductions, but before we do that, guys, hoist them if you got them. Let's give a toast to the inauguration of our 47th president. In fact, what may soon become the God Emperor, Donald J. Trump. Throw him back, gang.
Cheers.
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 Yeah. Sorry about you being Canadian, Beck.
Silent Hill F was made for women.
That's why Airbag likes it so much. True.
And I see you, Hypno. Hypno says that's gay. Smash JT. What the fuck? I mean,
it's sleeping with McDuggan's body pillow.
Is it, look. This is the way I think about McDuggan's. Is
I'm straight, but sometimes in Dragon Age Inquisition, I got in a relationship with one of the male characters.
If you turn the lights off, you don't know what kind of hole it is. It doesn't matter. You just shut the lights off, and everyone's the same. True.
I think Jay just got a clip right there.
Well, Jay, she's a prized urinalist.
Oh, is she?
Well, I mean, she hasn't won any awards, but she's been nominated. So...
Oh, like Yote.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. She's the Yote of journalism.
Of journalism, indeed.
Woke, gay, and doesn't win shit. Excellent.
Anyway, thank you, Destructive Disc, by the way. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody. Anyway, so let's get back to the super chats. So let me see. We got JayViper with a 2. I never. I didn't even see this super. I didn't even read the super chat. I'm over here fucking going off right now, and this super chat is on screen the entire time. Holy shit. This is the best $2 you ever spent. This shit's up the entire time. Yeah, this is your pile of poop face moment, like Jaffe. That is great.
People are rising up, the legends here tonight. Crowd going wild under bright pixel lights. His blue eyes are glowing and he's always ready to fight. He's got the killer skills to make the woke completely combust in flames. Throws down the hard truth bombs they hate, but the base trust his game. Keeper, commander, relieve mouse clicks precise in his command. He plays the field like a pro and leaves every opponent on reprimand. Heartbeats racing fast, the screens are lighting up and glowing wild. Legend fully loading, no one's ever gonna slow him down. Our king's on the throne now, wearing the ultimate crown. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Crowds in total love, wear it all. Hearts all shaking high, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, let's shout. JayViper, JayViper, hands up. Yeah, he's phenomenal. How is this possible? Blue eyes shining bright like a vast endless pixel sky at night. Gaming reflexes razor sharp, his instincts never miss the fight. He's the ultimate joystick legend, mastering every single controller. Keyboard king, reigning supreme, every move of nation. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Crowds in total love, wear it all. Hearts all shaking high, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, let's shout. JayViper, JayViper, hands up. Yeah, he's phenomenal, phenomenal. From shooters to RPG campaigns, he dominates every game. Tweets go viral, woke rage rising, bosses slayed. He beat the game. JayViper is awesome, it's so true. He's so good looking, we love him. Crowds in total love, he's so fun. Hearts all shaking high, we're quaking. Go Jay, let's go. He's unstoppable, no stopping him. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, we kneel. JayViper, 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 JayViper. JayViper is so freaking awesome.
What is going on, everyone? Happy 100th episode. We made it. We made it. People tried to stop us. Remember when Code Violet tried to take down my whole channel with the copyright strike? They could not do it. The copyright strike failed. Okay, but we're here. Episode 100. We made it. 100, triple digits. Now, the cool thing about making triple digits is that you make triple digits. But the less cool thing is that you have a very long time to make 4 digits. It's going to be a hot minute, but I hope you stick around and maybe we'll get to a level 1000. Okay, but we are currently 100. There's MMOs that don't get this high. Okay, there's MMOs out there that do not get to level 100. And here we are at level 100. This is insane. We did it. We made it. Thank you. I will say that is a huge thing, though. Like, big shout out. Thank you to all the people who have always like swung by or come by here and there, or even like the people who support the channel. You made this happen. You made it possible. And hey, number 100 is here. When I started, I was like, I wonder how long like this will go on. Like if people don't show up, I can't do it. I mean, it's dumb. I mean, I'll do it, but like for 100, is it in me? But the thing is that every episode, people show up. Like they just show up and they enjoy themselves. You enjoy yourself, I hope. Unless you're here and you're a masochist. That's possible. I'm not putting it past it. But you are here. And I'm here. And we just get to have a show together. And I think that's great. I think it's amazing. Now, there's one thing. I got to pull this up real quick. Let's just go real quick. I got to pull this up because I almost forgot it. The situation here. Yes. All right, nice. I just need to pull up my thing. I forgot to do it. Yeah, so we had a 15-minute delayed start because I was out with the wife. We were hanging out, having a good time. And I was, so I was like, I'll push it back a bit. And I'm glad I did. It was a nice time hanging out with her. Love hanging out with her. Love my wife. So everyone out there, that's how that goes. And unlike the quartering, we're not doing any of that weird-ass shit that he's doing. We keep it in the relationship. We keep it right here in the relationship. Now, let me tell you, okay, so when I was going to have a 100th episode, I was like, hey, let's go back and watch some of episode 1 or something. There's not a lot going on. Okay. Well, there is a lot going on, okay? New York City's a mess. Hassan's out here saying some insane stuff about how the fall of the USSR was bad. We've got Swalwell is falling out of the race, and then the dude who's there to support him is also a crazy, crazy person that's sexually harassing his staff. There's Blue Sky's a hellscape. There's this really interesting video. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Yes, that's a thing. The quartering, that is continuing. There's no end to that. Kino Casino, however, is going on vacation. So maybe there will be some reprieve to the quartering, let's see, reports. But we shall see because Andy's not taking a break. He's hitting X pretty good and keeping everyone up to date on what's going on with that. But yeah, Kino Casino on break for a week because Ashton has a non-refundable ticket that he has to go on to, which, good for him, though. He needs to take some time. He's going to come back refreshed and ready to go. I have a really cool video we're going to watch that I think you're going to like. We also have a poll that I've run on X. We're going to check out the results of that. Well, not even the results, but the ongoing results. And if you haven't voted, you're going to get the vote on that. What is it? I don't know. I'll tell you. Relax. Calm down. Okay. Crimson Desert. We got some info on that. Of course, Windrose Marathon has hit panic mode, and NVIDIA AI, they're not giving up on this. They have some more information on that. It's going to be very, very interesting. I think you'll all really love that. But yes, if you are here in the 100th episode, I super appreciate it. Thank you so much. I do see we have many people here in the chat, and I appreciate you. Thank you. And yes, Jeremy was dominated by a tornado bolt, and well, this has led to some things. We will be talking about the tornado bolt that has hit his house. Even though if it didn't hit his house, it came close. Close enough. The tornado bull, however, did. Yeah. God is trying to tell him something, and he does not want to hear what God has to say. We'll talk about it. We will. There's lots to talk about it. But before we start talking about things, let's talk about you. Let's see how are you all doing. How's everyone doing in here? Is everyone making it through a Wednesday? It is hump day after all. It is the bull comes over to Jeremy's house day. After all, it's hump day. It's a day to celebrate. It is. Yes, the quartering loves Wednesdays because he doesn't have to worry about his wife because she's taken care of by the bull. I believe. Allegedly. Something like that. Something like that. So far, all my videos are still up too. At least last I checked. I haven't checked in a few hours, so hopefully they're still there and I have not been attacked by the quartering, but we will find out, I guess. But who's here? Who's here? Let's see who's here. We do have Roadkill who says, no, I was first. Well, of course. Who are you saying that to? There's literally no one before you except me. But he's also the first on Rumble, which is impressive. That is impressive, Roadkill. Shout out. Astrobot, ready to go early. Let's go, indeed. And then there's me moving the stream to 7:45. So I couldn't be late in Jay because we moved the start time. I didn't start late. I moved the start time. That's fair. Absolutely. We've got White Wolf is in here saying Quarter Pounder struck this channel. I knew it. That's why it's late. Oh my God. I just explained this whole thing about how I'm not late. I'm on time. And Jay arrives exactly when he means to. That's how that works. Yeah. Wait, where's your JayViper t-shirt? Yeah, go put it on. They've been for sale forever. Well, they might not be for sale. I actually don't even know. Do I have a storefront? I don't. I used to a very long time ago. If you found it, let me know because I need to figure out what's going on with that. Aloof Liberty, gain is averted. This is what I'm talking about. We're not late in Jay at all. We started specifically when I meant to. Bowsette, what is going on? Hi there to you as well. Good to see you. I appreciate you. We do have Eternal Brandon, who was looking forward to Stream 100. I appreciate that too. We love that. And my stream just decided, my chat decided to be dumb. There it goes. Now it's working. Gamer Nerd Skill, good to see you. It has been a long time. It has been a long time. Good to see you. I'm glad you made it. Awesome. That is fantastic. We have all, look at these 100. Congratulations. Congratulations. 100 episodes is pretty amazing. I admit it's true. From Gamer Nurse as well. I appreciate you. Roadkill had brought a custom cake, but dropped it and is ruined? Well, what did it say at least? Can I at least know what it said? God damn. I mean, if I had a cake and it's gone, what did it say? Is there a photo? At least send me a photo. IB the EB is here. What's up? Episode 100, which means hot tub. Not hot. I'm reading it, but I'm not understanding. Hot tub limos are coming soon. Very soon, TM. Soon, TM. Like Half-Life 3. That's soon. That's coming soon, TM. It is. That is great. We got a Kyle here. I'm not here. I'm hate watching. Well, good. You're here with all the other hate watchers, and I'm glad. I'm glad you at least announced yourself because they're afraid. They're afraid to do it. Charlie Nuclear, good to see you. Toxic salute to you, my friend. I appreciate you always hanging out. Charlie, literally, like always here. Always here. Charlie is the. You always count on him. He's like a calculator. You can always count on Charlie. Commando is here as well. Did I see OTDR quit marathon triggering all the Marabots? No. Is there a video that I should be looking at or a tweet? Quit marathon. I want to see this. If you have something you can at me on X or something, I would love to see whatever this is. Tag me, baby. Tag me. I want to see this because I quit marathon too. And because it's so bad. But I quit it after Server Slam or during even. Like most people, let's be honest. Most people quit marathon during Server Slam and never came back. Am I lying? No, it's absolutely true. Most everyone played Server Slam and were like, nope, I'm good. That's it. And walked away. We were told that wasn't the case. We were told they're just waiting. They're just waiting for release because it's so good. They don't want to waste their time in Server Slam and lose their things in a game that wipes. And that's what I knew. That's when I knew that they didn't have it. That's when I knew Marathon didn't have what it took. They didn't have the audience. They didn't have the game. They didn't have shit. And it's been proven out, didn't it? It's funny because during Server Slam, I made a video. And I think it was a stream, but it turned into a video. And someone recently commented on it. And I think it might have been you, Commando. I think it might have been you. And they were like, damn. Every single thing you hear came true. Every single thing you said here came true. I'm like, damn, it did, didn't it? Because I was actually absolutely right. Absolutely correct. That game is a disaster. It was you. It was. I thought so. Yeah. Once I saw, I'm like, wait, no, I think it was you. It was indeed. Very, very exciting. Yeah, I like being right, and let's be honest, it happens a lot. Now, it doesn't mean I'm always right, because not anyone in the world is always right. But I would say that I do a pretty decent job at being accurate. I try to be. You can't be accurate at everything. When you have to like talk like this, you have to have a take for everything, or you're talking about stuff. Sometimes you're going to say something wrong. Sometimes you'll just understand something wrong. That's fine. But it's funny that people who hold everyone to account for every single thing, every take they've ever had on a live stream, when they're reading something and they're like, oh, this is my take. They're just they're talking. I'm talking. And then they start holding them to account to well, you said this when you first saw the thing. I'm like, yeah, well, maybe they didn't understand it. Maybe they didn't totally understand the whole thing because there wasn't all this information. More information came out and like, oh, it made it a little more clear. And they're like, oh, but you said this one time. Remember that? You said that one time? Like, yeah. Okay. you got me. Whoa, I didn't understand the entire thing when I was just talking live. But I would like to think that I do an all right job. I hope so. And I hope that's why you come back. Or maybe just to look at me, which, let's be real, that's probably why. Because when you look at me, you're like, God damn, this guy.
It was erotic. I gave it a 9.5. I still got wood. Still, I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
It's true. I know. It's fine. And it's okay. You know what? No homo. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for making it to the 100th episode. And please do share out the stream. Like the stream if you haven't already liked it. And think back. Like I want to know, like, when do you think you showed up for the first time? What number-ish? Even if you're not positive, just put like a number-ish. Like 25 to 35. You know, I'm guessing it's in here. It's interesting to look back and see how the channel has changed. And maybe I will bring up episode. Let me go look back at episode 1 real quick. Let's just go look at this thing. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm interested. What did I talk about in episode 1? Let me see. I wonder if I can look it up as simple as this. But I bet I can't. Oh God, no. See, I literally typed in the VIPER BYTE. Oh, let me do EP1. No, and it's showing me 199. See, this is the thing with YouTube now, is that the way it's built is it no longer will show you older content. Like, evergreen content has been destroyed. It's gone. There's like no such thing as evergreen content, even if it's evergreen, right? And the reason it's like that is because YouTube changed it. So even if you search for something, it wants to show you the newer content that is similar name or whatever to whatever you're looking for, even if it's not what you're looking for. Even if you type in exactly what you want, it's like, well, but that's not new. We're not going to show you that. That is one of the big mistakes, I think, that YouTube made. It is not allowing people to just literally just find the things that they want. I did find it. I do have it. Let me bring it up. Actually. Oh, I clicked the wrong. Hold on. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, yeah. So, by the way, we might have some issues today because for some reason, my Stream Deck keeps changing what screen it's on. It just changes. It's just going bloop. It will just go. I don't know if I don't think I did anything. I think it's just being dumb and started up weird. I don't know. So the first episode of the VIPER BYTE was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Jaffe. We're talking about Jaffe. Look at this. Talking about Jaffe. We're talking about Mercanti. Oh, so we're talking about the whole freaking look how I named it too. It was just a list. We're talking about Smash JT stuff. Corin Bush. I think Corin Bush got a new job. We're talking about US aid and more. And I've always done the and more thing. But since then, we have expanded how we do this, and now we're a little more, we have less things in the title. However, we do have more information. Yeah, so this was definitely, this wasn't Veilguard because this was, let me see the date. February 6, 2025 was episode 1. Look at this. Look at us. Look at how far we've come. Let's look how young I looked. Let's go look how young did I look? Oh, this is back when I did. Look at me. Exactly. Let's fucking go. Let's go. And the I said, background's of course, here we different. go. After that, the background's different. Everything's look. It's the same setup because I did set this up, but the colors are a little different because literally I forgot to change them. Look how young I looked a year ago.
Rapnad, what's up? Good afternoon to you as well. This is a nice late afternoon stream.
This is when Sebrew called me a ginger because my lighting was fucked up and I looked like I had red hair. But I don't have red hair. God damn it! Look at me. Look. Damn, I did look reddish. So that was because literally my look. This is not red. This is brown. We all know it's true. But yeah, for some, I think I had a filter or something that I had actually put on because I use OBS. So sometimes things can be a little hidden from you where you don't realize you've done something. Where I had put some kind of filter on and it was making things a little more red. I was at Jinja. Yeah. That's how that situation was back in episode 1. So yeah, look what we covered. We talk about the guy, the guy who hates Smash JT. This guy, remember this guy yapping? We talked about Jaffe. I debunked him. I debunked Jaffe's prostitution. He was talking about oh god, of course, yes. He was talking about prostitution and what prostitution is, but then he brought up the legal definition instead of just the definition. I'm like, this guy's a clown. This was, let's see, what did she threaten? She threatened something. She threatened Toasty. This is when our favorite ex-journalist came in and threatened Toasty. And she started she started coming in here. Started rolling up in her shit right here. This is insane. And then we got Unifade Walker when Unifade Walker was a thing. Remember this? Unifade Walker, we were talking about this person. God damn. Oh yeah, we used to go through all sorts of like shorts and things. We're talking about the Philippine slums at this point. Look at me. I went back and actually did this stuff. I don't do this anymore. It's not worth it. No one uses this shit. We were talking about USAID, and we were talking about Zelensky and the USAID scam. That was a good time. Man, that episode 1 was a fucking banger. Let me tell you, it was a fucking 2.5 hour banger. And then we talked about how USAID was actually funding Gamergate. Very exciting stuff. Very exciting. Incredible. That went on for a while. And then we talked about Corin Bush and the link to like Exodus, Skeleton Key, when Corin Bush was being hired by Skeleton Key. Episode 1 was a fucking banger. A lot was going on. And then we talked about the they-them situation. That this is Madame Savvy was going through the they-them situation in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Remember when she was looking through all like the information like on the documents of Assassin's Creed before it released? Then we looked at some game trailers. This is where I found Star Rupture. By the way, Star Rupture did become an actual fucking banger. It looks so good. I mean, it doesn't look so good. It is good. And I played it a decent amount. Not a whole lot, but I want more. We did watch the Marvel's 4 trailer. Okay. Fantastic Four trailer, which, I was like, it looks all right. And then, but it had Pedro Pascal, and I was like, all right, I'm good. And then we talked about the KCD2 detractors having zero credibility. I think we talked about Yorch Torch in this. Yes, there he is. We talked about JDA. Of course, these guys were absolute fucking clowns with that whole situation. We did talk about gay Legos. This became a video. I remember making this video. What else did we talk about? Oh, Monster Hunter Wilds. Yes, the optimization issues in Monster Hunter Wilds. Veilguard failed. All right, we talked about this whole situation once we knew. And then people were trying to say it failed because it did not have live service. Do you remember that? Fucking insane. So this was, and then how Halo was racist. Look at this. Halo back then. We talked about everything. Episode 1 was a fucking banger. Absolute goddamn banger. Insane. So that was episode 1 of the Viper Byte, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming around for the ride. I hope you stick around, hang out, come back for future episodes, and just, be part of the community. That would be amazing. I love streaming. I always have. I've streamed for years and years. And for me, it's a great way to get to know people and also chat. Like chat with people that are like-minded, and of course people that also argue with you, and you just tell them why they're wrong when they show up sometimes. That's always fun too. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. So thank you again, everyone. Give yourselves, everyone, a round of applause for all the people in the chat and who have come by, and for those that we have lost, because people come and go all the time. That is part of streaming, and that is just how it is. And with that, we have celebrated episode 1 and episode 100 at the exact same time. So now it is time to get to the pre-stream Party Crashers, which I am very excited for because there's some great people in here. Thank you very much. Let's go. I know, 2 things at once. 2 things at the same time. These moves are real, by the way. This is not AI. Okay, this is actually me. It's actually all me. All of it's actually me. There, I just put on a mask that just looks like a kinda Jay. That's kinda Jay dancing. It's a special mask so people don't know when I'm on the dance floor that it's actually me. And that's just how it is. It's true. Professional dancer 15 years ago? True. Yes, very fucking true. And with that, let's get to the crashers right now. First up, first in line is Astrobot with the $5. That makes me holler. I don't know about you guys, but it makes me holler. It does. Saying happy 100. Here's to many more Viper Bytes and Ox Rings. Now let's calm down with that. Let's relax. There's no bulls. There's no bulls. There's no bulls. Although you've just given me a pretty great idea. You've given me a great idea for an AI video. Okay. Well, we'll have to sit on that because I can't do that right now. But okay. Stay safe from Katy Perry, sus hands, LOL. Oh my God. Yes, I will definitely try. Thank you very much for helping the chat watch Dancing Eric, which we all enjoy. Thank you. Yeah, that is true. I don't know why we're talking bad about Katy Perry in here. I mean, she was on Artemis 2, and she's going to be in Artemis 3. She's a respected astronaut. Even if they didn't give her any hype, we all know she was there in spirit. You know? Straight up, that happened. We also have Roadkill with the 20 motherfucking dollars. This absolute fucking legend came in here, dropping a 20 on the hundo. On the hundoth anniversary, saying, for the ruined cake. Oh, well, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. It was a glorious cake, by the way. So for anyone who's not caught up with the lore, who wasn't here earlier to see the lore being written, was Roadkill brought a cake to the 100th anniversary right here. He brought it, but he ruined it because he dropped it, which is unbelievable. He said it had flowers, calligraphy, spelling, a gnome. I mean, it was fire. Anyways, congratulations, brother. I appreciate you, man. I do thank you. And there is a reason that around here, Roadkill is a goddamn legend. Because he is a legend. Roadkill. You're damn right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it has already been brought up once in the stream. And if this could just get funded by Smash JT, we could have it already. And that is a hot tub limo. Let's get going with this.
It's a wild, wild scene.
What is taking so long? Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Of course, we did have to hide it for the ladies. We do have to hide it for that, for the hot tub limo. It's true. But I appreciate you, Roadkill. Thank you for the $19.99, man. That is huge, man. I appreciate you. And we also have IB the EB sending a gift chat. Whoa, calm down. A gift membership. Okay. Creating a new chud, and he made it out of Commando, which is incredible. That's great. Thank you, IB the EB. That is amazing, dude. Appreciate you. Making new chuds is incredible.
Can I have a hug?
And we have to hug.
No. Give me a hug. No way. Come here. I'm not coming over there. Let's go. You're. Hey, don't touch me.
Seth Green. Why do they not want to? Yeah, gift chat. I don't know. So, okay. So here's the thing. Like I said, was celebrating with wife, had a good time, may have had a couple, may have possibly had a few. Okay, so any little stumbles over words are excused. King Alucard here with reciprocation. We got Charlie Nuclear reciprocating Commando with the cheers. I appreciate that. Good. This is what we like. We like that. Sorry about the gift chat. And of course, we're not done because this guy, this Smash JT guy, who you may have heard of, and if you haven't, you should be subscribed, has come in and dropped $100 on the chat, smashing us, pun intended, through tier 4. We're going to be all dolled up for the gaming stream. We're going to be completely woke. This man is here making wokeness his job, and it's going to happen. And he has created a very woke stream. It's true. I appreciate you. Episode 100, hype 100 for 100. I cannot wait for episode 1000. Let me tell you, the legend himself has shown himself. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. It's amazing, man.
I need money. I just do. It's for food and vacations, not the lawsuit.
Thank you, man. You've been a huge supporter. I do absolutely appreciate everything. It is incredible. It's so cool when like someone that you like and respect actually likes your content and shows up and hangs out and stuff. It's very cool. I appreciate you. And of course, I do the same at Smashes. I'm there almost every single night, but now I game. I go gaming and I catch him late. Sometimes when I finish my gaming stream, Smash is playing video games. I'm like, I'm told that he doesn't actually do this. Why is he playing? Why the fuck is this guy playing video games? I'm told he doesn't, but he does almost every night. But I'm told very clearly that he does not. But is that not true? Have I been lied to this entire time? I don't know. But in either case, you've blown my mind, my friend. Woke is back. Woke is back. Woke is back thanks to Smash JT, but around here, when we see the Red Boys, we celebrate properly. And that's with the very non-woke, Eve. That's exactly what we're going to do right now. So everyone say hello, sit back, relax, get your popcorn ready, because we're going to hang out and watch this.
In the ruins of Idol 7, where the naughty but roam, she descends like a comet.
Shout out.
All circuits aglow. He's got that exosuit hugging every curve, leather and latex making pulses swerve. From the wasteland's dust to the flooded streets below, she slices through shadows, buttery weapons that glow. Those hips in the rain under neon's cruel light, awakening desires in the dead of the night. Feel the hum of a blade, the thrill of the fight, but when she arches her back, it's pure dynamite. No angel, no drone, just a goddess unchained in stellar blades world. She's the storm unrestrained. Big Perry, my fatal thrill. Got my heart strike, then pull me in for the kill. In the Idol 7 crash, we found a spark. Your silhouette dances in against dark. Swing that sword, baby, make the night people beg, but say that slow grind for the edge of the ledge. In your blaze deadly arc, you're the sexy apocalypse, lighting my spark. Switch to the schoolgirl fit or the bunny ear tease. Skin tight nano suit, bringing warriors to their knees. From hypertube chases to the spires, twisted maze, she flips through the air in a gravity haze. Lily's got the hacks, Buddy E's got the fire. Post-battle sheen, fueling forbidden desire. In the orals, whispers where secrets unfold. Her touch is the glitch that turns circus to gold. Beta waves crashing like waves on the shore. Her skin
Eve is why we do what we do. It's why we do what we do.
In stellar blaze fury, our passions explode. You're my perfect, carry my fatal thrill. Dodge my heart strike and pull me in for the kill. In the idol 7 crash, we found a spark. Your silhouette dances in seconds dark. Swing that sword, baby, make the night. People beg, but save that slow grind for the edge of the ledge. In your blaze, deadly arc, you're the sexy apocalypse, lighting my spark. Up the elevator shaft to the throne of the stars, she sheds her armor, reveals those hidden scars. No more proxies, no wars in the void, just you and me, overclocked, overjoyed. From the first boss roar to the final descent, your victory pose is my favorite event. In this blaze shark ballet where the endings entwine, you're the android's queen and darling, you're mine. Fade out on the wasteland with your echo in my veins. Stellar blaze, siren breaking all my chains. Burst into me. One more perfect parry, set my soul free.
I don't know about anyone else, but I think I'd sign up for a 3-hour stream of just watching that. Not that, but like that, but 3 hours of it. Whatever it is, whatever else can be made. AI, get to work. Get to work. 3 hours. Could you imagine how long it would take to make that? But it would be incredible. It would be internet cracking situation. It absolutely would. Again, shout out to Smash for unlocking Stellar Babe for everyone. We appreciate you, and we definitely appreciate everything you're going through. Again, Smash needs money. He just does. He needs it's vacation and food, clearly, because whenever he does anything, there's always someone complaining about, look at this picture of sushi he's having. You're actually paying for his sushi, even though it's all going to the GoFundMe, and it can't, but it must be for the sushi. God, it's so funny. You have broken brains, Smash, and for that, we thank you. We appreciate that as well. Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are done celebrating. It's over. We're done. I'm done celebrating. And I have to go find the correct place to be. It's this one. It's this one. It's time to start the topics. How long has it been? How long has it been? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Only 5.5 hours. Literally, like yesterday or the day before. I can't remember which day it was. I'm on Smash's stream and we're all listening, and time just goes by, and the intro and blah blah blah, yap yap yap. We're all like listening to things, and he's like, "Oh, I should get the topics." It had been an hour and a half. I was like, "How was that an hour and a half?" It went by so quick. It's like hellos and then super chats, chatting about just whatever, bullshitting, chilling out. But that's kind of like the fun part about like just like having people show up, is sometimes it's just like it's a hangout. It's good just hanging out with people. It's just, you're chilling, you're talking about things, someone in chat saying something, you're just talking, and you're like, oh yeah, there's also all these topics, but we're all also people, and we're just chatting and hanging out. And that's kind of the cool thing about having a stream like this, where it's like interactive, and you're not just looking at the topics, and you're not just doing the thing, and you're super chat topics. It's nice to just hang out with people and get to know everyone, and just hey, we're not alone. Hey, you're not alone in thinking the way you are. Clearly, it's why games like Marathon are failing, because we aren't buying into the bullshit anymore, right? We are on the same page, and we have been for years. We just didn't know it because we're all getting muted on X, and no one fucking knows, right? That happened it was Twitter at the time. It was shadow bannings and all this crap and all the garbage that YouTube was up to. It's crazy how much more open things are, and you actually like, oh, I'm not alone. I've just been shoved into a corner of the internet by the internet, yeah, but not anymore. And that's what they don't like, that we all kind of figured it out. Sorry, it's over now. Sorry, and Marathon sucks. I'm just gonna say it. Marathon sucks. But with that, let's talk about New York City, or should I say New York Shitty, which it should be named now with a new mayor. I believe that is the new name. I believe it is something they're working on. So this guy right here, just as far as I know, it's just a random on X. I mean, it's not, it's just some guy. But this took off, and it's actually why I saw the next post. But this is crazy. Right now in New York City, you've got Mamdani, who is blowing money, just blowing it for socialist expenses, right? He has made this decision, and it has been approved because there's no one to stop him, that they're going to create a $30 million grocery store that's going to give away, it's just like, here's the food, right? Just take the food, right? Get this. So this guy who's from New York, loves New York, been there for who knows how long, but someone who loves New York has seen it fall, saying they're devastated by the news, can't sleep, so tired of the corruption in New York City. You can buy a fully operational grocery store in New York City right now for $3 million. $3 million. That's all it takes. Fully operational. And you'd be open and running in a month. Instead, Mamdani is blowing $30 million of taxpayer money and taking 3 years to build a new one from scratch. Dude's going to get voted out a year after this is done. There is no logical reason to build a $30 million taxpayer-funded grocery store when you can buy 10 that are already built out for the same $30 million. It's just a waste. It's just more government waste, government spending. There's a Costco and an Aldi less than a mile away from this place, easily accessible by the Crosstown Bus 116. Like, this guy clearly knows what the fuck he's talking about. Or via nonprofits that deliver groceries for free, because there are nonprofits. These are in big cities. You get these all the time. 30 million, new grocery store, ground up. They had to build it from the ground up. It's government waste. The grocery store isn't helping out New Yorkers. This is corruption, payoffs to contractors, unions, local politicians, insiders. Why waste 30 million when the solution already exists? New York City is headed for a very dark place. If you think corruption in Minnesota and California is bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. And of course, we've covered a lot of the Minnesota corruption. The California corruption is starting to get uncovered. It's insane over there too. It's horrible. It's the same thing, daycare centers and healthcare centers. It's the same thing is happening there. So let's go in here, right? We've got a staggering 8-figure sum for taxpayers that will pay to fund Mamdani's first city-owned grocery revealed. Let's look. Let's go. He won't get voted out. I know that is the issue. It's kind of worrisome because New York City was overrun, and the way they did their voting there, it's toast. I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, I don't know how they're going to fix it. Even if it's not going to be him, it'll be someone else, right? It'll just be another person, just exactly like him. And this is how it always goes. Like, oh, good, we got rid of the mayor of New York City, and then a worse one gets in, right? A worse one. Oh, look at all the wood chippers. Why are these here? Why are the wood chippers ads here? Okay, well, we like this. Now, first of all, I don't want to hear you talk for 44 seconds, but we're gonna. Let's listen to what he has to say. He's announcing the proposal to tackle out-of-control grocery prices, and that's by having you pay for it through taxes.
Prices are out of control. The cost of eggs and milk has skyrocketed. Some stores are even using dynamic pricing, jacking up the cost over the course of a day, depending on what they can get away with.
You know where this problem exists? New York City. It exists in New York City. Do you know why? The politics. That's why. And because it's expensive to live there, it's ridiculous. And now that they have the fixed rent that they're trying to in place, that's going to make it all worse too. That means it can't go down either.
Doesn't need to be this way. I'm Zahran Mamdani, and as mayor, I will create a network of city-owned grocery stores.
This is like a horrible idea.
For produce. We will redirect city funds from corporate supermarkets to city-owned grocery stores whose
So listen, everyone, you know those taxes you pay? Yeah, we're going to raise those so we can take those taxes and put them into grocery stores so you just pay a different way. But when you actually go to the grocery store, it might be a little less than the other places, but those prices will continue skyrocketing as well.
Mission is lower prices, not price gouging. These stores will operate without a profit motive or having to pay property taxes or rent, and will pass on those savings to you.
So just so everyone knows how companies work when they start getting funding from or from the government, is they start seeing, oh, this is never-ending money. That's the true infinite money glitch. is having the government pay you for something, because then you just keep raising the prices, and then you tell them you back out and be like, well, we can't have you back out. Then we'll be fucked because we told these people this thing. Okay, we'll pay you more. And they raise the taxes and they pull in more taxes, or they cut funding to something else. But it's almost always just raising taxes. So the prices will never raise in the grocery store is, one, a lie, because they will, but two, it'll always be offset by the taxes you already pay. So all these people in the city, all these people that aren't even using the grocery store are now paying for your fucking groceries when their taxes go
Those
up. It's
savings
incredible.
to you. They'll partner with small businesses and nearby farms and sell at wholesale prices. The job of
sure
city
they will.
government isn't to tinker around the edges while one in
You know where you could accomplish this is just by working with the farmers and the grocery stores and not doing this. And be like, hey, let's try to find a better way. Let's work together and get everyone at a table so we can find things, a way to get things in here cheaper. Oh, what's your biggest holdup? What hurts you the most? What makes you raise these prices? I'm the mayor. Let's see what we can do. Instead, it's like, let's spend $30 million just to build a store in 3 years. And then we'll just raise taxes to pay for all this stuff. And so it's not just the $30 million for the grocery store. We also need a lot of money for the food that we're going to need to get in here constantly. And also, we're going to run out of food, because that's going to happen.
4 children across our city go hungry.
Okay, yeah, that's what's caused. So first of all, no one's hungry in New York. And I just want to tell all New Yorkers, when you're out there, I want you to understand that you have a choice, that you can leave. You don't actually have to stay in New York. You could just go. You don't have to go. You don't have to stay there at all. You can exit. You can leave New York. There's nothing really keeping you there. What, your job? Oh, but my job pays me so much money. Yeah, but you're spending all of that money that you're making extra on just living there and suffering. And one of the most expensive cities in the world to live. You can literally just go find a job that's similar, pays, I don't know, 3/4, maybe even half. Maybe even half, and have a happier life somewhere else. It's insane. Like, people who insist on living inside the cities, I don't feel like they really understand shit. Like, they don't. No, they don't understand how money works. Like, I'm so smart. I have to live in the city. Oh, then you're dumb. Oh, okay, so you're dumb. So this is going to say that the groceries are going to cost taxpayers a pretty penny. His first unveiled city-owned grocery store will cost a staggering $30 million to build from the ground up. Ground up. Like, they're starting it from scratch. They're going to buy the property and then clear the property and then build a state-of-the-art, because you know it's going to be like the best thing you can buy, grocery store. I can't wait for it to open and just see how bad it is. It's going to look great. Opening day, it's going to look great. But I bet 3 to 6 months after, it's going to have some empty shelves. Empty shelves, and people are going to hate it. The new grocery store at the longstanding city-owned La Marqueta marketplace will run for a yet-to-be-picked operator, reaping the benefits of a rent and tax-free deal. So they're going to get a yet-to-be-picked operator who's going to benefit from the rent and tax-free deal that they're going to build for this place. City Hall officials told that to the Post on Monday. His envision is that the low-cost deal, which he announced during Sunday celebration, it's a celebration of his first 100 days in office, will allow the groceries operator to pass on savings to hard-scrabble New Yorkers, reeling from foodstuff sticker shock. But in 3 years, you guys, we could have this thing running in a month if we wanted to, but we're going to take 3 years to tackle this situation and $30 million. Neighboring grocer Abdul Shahar had doubts about the efficiency based on the exorbitant $30 million upfront cost. How could they manage something like that? A small supermarket? I wonder how big the thing will end up being too. Even assuming New York City's priciest union-driven construction costs, a standard-sized 25,000 square foot grocery store should be about $15 million to build, said Adam Lehaldi, an expert at the Manhattan Institute. $30 million for one store is very high, considering the land prices are a significant part of the capital costs of the new construction, and the city has announced that rents will be waived. Mamdani has proposed spending $70 million in taxpayer money for construction. His envisioned 5 city-owned grocery stores. Dude, so if they're spending $30 million already, they're down to 40 after one grocery store. I feel like he's going to be coming back for more. And who's going to stop him when it's him approving everything? The Marquetta location may be the first site selected, but other locations will be picked and open sooner. So this is just going to take forever. Well, they got to get to opening ones that are actually pre-built. Another grocery will be open at the end of this year, with all 5 ready for shoppers by the end of Mamdani's first term. Mamdani administration is currently scouring the city for locations that don't require a full ground-up build. Why are they doing this there? If it's not required, why are they doing it? It's ridiculous. That is crazy. Opening 5 city-owned keep saying grown, dude. Opening 5 city-owned grocery stores, and each borough was one of Mamdani's marquee affordability promises during his successful run for mayor. His proposal drew dire warnings of Soviet-style markets. That's happening. This is going to happen. Forcing private businesses to shutter, with billionaire owner John whatever threatening to close or sell his Gristides chain if Mamdani was elected. He's not going to do that. No way. No way. There's still money to be made. Yeah, so what will stop him is the tax cap. You can't tax higher than GDP without raking out loans. We'll see what happens. Maybe he'll just raise his tax cap. Who knows? What's to stop this guy? I mean, he's a socialist after all. Lloyd Christmas, New York City has become very woke and arguably suicidal empathetic for Islamists. Yeah, the issue there is that even when 9/11 happened, there were people celebrating. Like, there's actually like a lot of people who were like, wow, I went somewhere and these people were celebrating. There was some kind of like a Coke or Pepsi guy was delivering to a place. I remember this story when it happened. He was delivering to a place, and the people inside were celebrating the towers, and he fucking left and had them pull everything out of there. Pull all the Pepsi or Coke products. I forget which one it was. I think it was Pepsi, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, it's crazy. Unfair competition on top of it. Exactly. So you have whatever owner will come in here with this situation, they're going to reap the benefit, and they're going to be able to undercut people that are around them that actually have to pay tax, right? So instead of doing this, why don't you cut a break with the actual grocery stores? Maybe stop taxing them so much. Maybe lower that tax on the grocery stores. Maybe that's all you really need to do. Take in a little less from them to allow it to go up. But we all know how these places work. They wouldn't actually pass on the savings. I mean, so like, you know how gas will go up and then they'll start raising prices everywhere, right? Like in grocery store, or really just everywhere. All the prices will go up, and then the gas prices will go down. But then all the prices kind of stay. They might go down a tiny bit, but certainly not the amount they went up. And then the gas prices go up kind of back to near or close to where they were before. And then those prices have to go up again. And you're like, but wait a second. Didn't you just raise them like a year ago and then they didn't really go down? Oh, yeah, okay. We're just gonna glaze over that. Yeah. The government running businesses, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? I mean, the VA is such an excellent operation. I mean, we should give them our health care as well. I think this would be a good idea. I think that would be a great idea. You need more than a nearby farms to supply, dude. I don't know what they're going to do. New York City's so big. Like, what are you going to do? We got nobody has spoken up in here. What's up, man? Yo to you. Yeah, well, yo, man. You don't get why that they want to turn over our great country into third world shithole. Dude, it's the suicidal empathy. It is that. It is thinking that you're owed more than you've been given. In a country like this, I understand that, prices are hot, but taxing and using taxes is not the way. The way is by working with the companies to get those things lower. Even though I'm not a fan of it, the government, if it actually gave a shit about people, would actually work to deal with these companies in such a way where they cannot overprice, where they can't be like, you can't make 80% profit, bro. That is too much. Like, you cannot do this. That's too much. You're moving to Somalia? I hear it's a great place. There's all these people who wave the flag from there that really love it. You should probably do that. I hear food is cheap, though. It's cheap, although you might get killed. I'm not sure how that works. There's a whole gang situation. I'm not sure. Yeah. It's about centralizing control and kickback laundering and raising taxes under the guise of feeding people. Oh, absolutely, dude. The people who will suffer will be the middle class. The lower class, once again, will benefit. They will benefit from every single thing that they don't pay into. The middle class will pay for everything. That's how it always is. The middle class is the one that takes it. They're the one who, like back in the 60s, the 50s, the middle class actually had bank accounts. Now they don't. Now it's almost check to check for everyone. When I can check DMs, this is my present to you for the big 100. Oh, well then. Wow. You hear Samodia has voter ID laws. Everywhere should. Even the third world has voter ID laws. It's true. Yeah. Well, so we have a present. I think I feel like I should go and check out what this is. I feel like I should check out what this is. Let's see. Is it in my Discord? It is. What is this? Oh, it's a song. It's a song. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen. 100 bytes strong. It's a Kyle banger. I feel like we should listen. I feel like we should listen to this now to celebrate the 100th episode together. But I'm not going to. No, I'm just kidding. We are going to. Let's listen.
Loading. Buffering.
It's true.
Viper Online. Episode 1. Now we hit 100 times.
Oh, we get a Viper up here too. I like that. Damn, what is this? What is this? Epic electronic rock, cyberpunk synthwave, glitch FX, heavy bass drops, digital beeps. Let's see where this goes. I'm excited.
From a flicker on a late night stream, mic crackling low light, chasing the dream, chat rolling slow, but the fire was there. Now it's chaos.
I like this.
Yeah, the vipers everywhere, grinding through the nights, no sleep, no breaks. Every bite he dropped, yeah, the system would shake. From 0 to 100, didn't fold, didn't quit. Now the whole damn stream knows this is it. Yeah, we watched it grow from the shadows to the glow. Now the signal's loud and the crowd's out of control.
This is good. I like the singer.
Yeah, we ride this way from the first damn stream to the milestone stage. Lights up, chat flies, energy insane. Viper Byte forever, yeah, we carved that name. 100 bytes strong, never backing down. Built it from the ground, now we run this town. Hit that 100 mark, yeah, we celebrate loud. Viper in the system and we fucking proud.
It's a cuss word. This is solid.
Memes in the chat and the moments that hit. Every laugh, every rant, every wild bit. Community tight, yeah, the squad locked in. From the OG viewers to the new ones in. Flip it, ship it, moments go viral. Spitting truth with that digital spiral. Doesn't matter what the algorithm say. Viper Byte cuts through it anyway. We don't fade away. We evolve, we stay. Every episode built another layer. 100 bytes strong, yeah, we ride this way from the first damn stream to the milestone stage. Lights up, chat fly, energy insane. Viper Byte forever, yeah, we carved that name. 100 bytes strong, never backing down. Built it from the ground, now we run this town. Hit that 100 mark, yeah, we celebrate loud. Viper in the system and we fucking proud.
Dude, the beat is legit on this though, right? I like the beat, man. If I had good headphones on, I bet there's some good bass too.
That's the code we follow. Through the highs, through the lows, through the hype and the hollow. No reset, no delete. Every stream, every beat. This ain't luck, this is grind, this is time. Multiply.
This is the old EDM days.
It's a legacy from the first click play to eternity. Viper Byte lives in the energy. 100 bytes strong, yeah, we stand as one through the pixels and the pain and the battles won. Raise it up high, yeah, the climb ain't done. Next stop, 1,000, we just begun.
1,000's away. Let's aim for 200.
System stable.
Let's aim for 200.
Viper Byte
continues. That was badass, dude. Thanks, Kyle. That was awesome, dude. I appreciate that. That is really cool. I really like that singer and the beat. I like that. That was pretty fucking solid, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate that. Happy 100th to me. I'm very old. You guys want to hear something crazy? This just tells you kind of where we are. This is Hassan speaking at Yale. Do we need to know any more about the Ivy League than this? This is, again, Hassan invited to speak at Yale. And what did he decide to talk about? He explains why the fall of the USSR is one of the greatest catastrophes of the 20th century at his Yale speech. Let's listen to this, as I'm sure it makes a lot of sense.
The fall of the USSR was one of the greatest catastrophes of the 20th century. Just wait, listen, maybe you'll agree.
Oh my God.
Not only was there incalculable harm done to every single country under its banner, child prostitution, skyrocketing suicide rates, life expectancy plummeting, but America was no longer contested around the globe.
Oh no, guys. America wasn't contested, even though we constantly are about all sorts of things, but we weren't contested, you guys, by the USSR. That's a terrible thing, right? Because America bad.
And it is precisely because of the end to that multipolarity that we saw accelerated neoliberalism that is devastating every Western nation right now. Unlimited and unchecked greed. Our successes are...
What's interesting, he's talking about the unchecked greed. Is he familiar with how the USSR operated as a government?
leading to our own demise and the demise and collapse of the liberal system. The U.S. has produced disaster after disaster after disaster.
It's like a really bad camera.
Why did that guy have to go punch Sneeko and not this guy? Like, he could have punched Hassan.
Thanks. Nice to meet you. What's going on?
Yo, no way this chick back here is in a mask. Yeah, we got some real brilliant people over in Yale. Real brilliant.
Thank you so much for coming. I really liked your speech. And
thank you.
It kept me sane.
A lot of liberals on this campus, I see, which is expected. No, I mean, I definitely,
We're gonna get stuck.
I definitely tuned
Okay,
it
we should
down,
probably go now.
thinking that the audience would be more receptive to a less aggressive message. But
I think
So what he's saying, that was actually a less aggressive message than he wanted to give. He thinks even further than this. It's worse. So when he's here trying to buy you into the USR being gone is bad, he actually thinks even further than that. Like, this guy is so far gone, it's insane.
We gotta go to the green room.
oh, we
What do you want
gotta
to call
go.
it?
Okay, all right, last one.
Actually, you have
Hey,
to
join DSA.
Join it? Yeah.
Come on now.
Dude, wild, dude. Absolutely wild. She wants to sheblang him. Probably. Yeah, probably. Just a sec. All right, so many of you may or may not know about Swalwell had to step down because pretty crazy accusations came against him about like possibly like graping someone that like around him. Well, this Gallego guy is someone who came out and defended him. Well, they looked into Gallego, who's like a former staffer, right? This Gallego claimed he terminated a girl after he made, or so someone is saying about him rather. Terminated her after he made a sexual advance on her, and she rejected him and complained to then Congressman's chief of staff. So because she complained, he fired her. Okay? She tells me she's going public with it in great detail, so that's coming. That's not out yet as far as I know, unless it's come out in the last couple hours. And the whispers of Senator Gallego has always been rampant, but if the shoe fit drops, he's cooked. So this dude, Ruben Gallego right here, a senator, may be Swalwelling out as well. And you want to see something crazy? This is him taking questions about Swalwell. This video could be shown in medical schools to demonstrate the body's physical response to panic, because now that he knows he's next, he's answering questions about Eric Swalwell. And just watch this guy's his expression. I mean, you can tell right away this guy's panicking.
It was just very. It was flirty. That was flirty.
And that was when? About what year was it?
I mean, that was through. We've heard that. We've heard that throughout.
Senator, you just said. Thank you so much. I want to clarify because in the beginning,
I know we'll go back there.
In the beginning, you said when you first heard these rumors a few weeks ago, that's when you called him. Then you said you've heard these rumors for years. So which one is it, Senator?
So I heard rumors of him being flirty.
And that wasn't an issue enough for you to not trust him to watch your kids or be close with him?
Because you hear this, and then when you're close to somebody.
So he's like, oh yeah, this person, Swalwell was flirty, but I still let them around my kids, which whatever. But he's like, yeah, I knew him. No, the thing is, I think you might be the same guy. You're carbon copies of each other. Yeah, the deep state deemed him no longer useful. I think so. Yeah, he looks like you at a DUI checkpoint. No, I'm totally good. Yeah, officer. Yeah, you want me to help you do those breathalyzers? Yeah.
And you know his wife. You see this. You see that relationship. You know that it maybe just isn't true.
Have you asked him about it prior to this few weeks?
I asked him about it a few weeks ago when it started coming up online.
Yes.
Why, when you
Yes.
ask him about it, if you're running his campaign, sir?
Dude, this guy's out of his mind, toasted.
It was just very. It was flirty.
I wonder if he's not only just panicking, but if he's got a little something going on, because he is so jumpy and so twitchy. It's kind of crazy.
So which one is it, Senator?
So I heard rumors of him.
They employed him, lined up the accusing women. I mean, that is what they do, right? When they want to get rid of someone, they get all the women to just start saying things.
You hear this, and then when you're close to somebody, and you know his wife, you see this. You see that relationship. You know that it maybe just isn't true.
Have you asked him about it prior to
He's cooked. Yeah, he's done.
I asked him about it a few weeks ago when it started.
This is crazy though. Like if you watch this on mute and just look at him, look at him. He looks like he's panicking. On mute, you can tell there's something wrong. Like this guy has full flight mode is activated, but he has to stand in front of the cameras. I mean, he's making weird ass gestures that don't even make sense. Like he is trying to calm himself down right now. He can't stop moving and swaying, and then his arms start going. A lot of politicians do coke. Yeah, I that's not surprising at all. I mean, I think, there is some pressure there, but at the same time, there's also a lot of freedom that they're given to just be horrible people. And I do think for the most part, when it comes to politics, like when people are like a lifetime politician, it's not usually for the best reason. It's very rare for a good reason to help. It's almost always for power. And then when that type of person gets power, they use it. They use it for themselves. And that's why we are where we are. We as people just don't have enough control of the government. We just don't. Because they keep making more and more laws that are just fucking horrendous. I mean, when you look at the graph, have you ever seen the graph where they make a graph saying like how many percent of people vote for something or want something versus how many times they actually pass something to help that? And there's people vote 0% to 100%, they want something, but there's a straight line that goes across. Yeah, they'll vote and pass stuff just as much often for something no one wants as they will for something that everyone wants, which is the issue with the government. That's the whole deep state thing that people talk about. It's like clearly they're not doing it for us. They're doing it for whatever they see best, the best way they can control a populace, not what's best for people or what people want. It doesn't matter and they all take turns. Right? The Republicans take turns being the bad guy. The Democrats take turn being the bad guy. If there's a Democrat in office and you have a Democratic entire House, they'll all still drag their feet on almost everything. It's the same thing with the Republicans. They'll always find a way to have a couple holdouts. You get Trump and you get a full Republican Congress, and they'll find a couple to just hold out and make sure shit doesn't get done that needs to get done. It's the same shit. It's always garbage. It's fucking trash. It's just trash because you can have a great president who's doing whatever he can, but then the Congress is still there. You can't get rid of them all without flushing the system. That's why we're fucked. We're fucked. And that's why you have to fight against whenever they're trying to take your rights away. Like, yeah, you might think, oh yeah, protect kids online, voter ID, good. No, it's not, because it's just more rights. It's more erosion of your rights. Always fight against erosion of your rights. Oh, school shootings bad, therefore 2A bad, therefore control guns right. No, stop letting them control your rights. Your 1A and 2A are vital. Vital. Okay, here's one. This after that though, after seeing that guy panic, you guys want to see a takedown? This is a fucking takedown. This is phenomenal. This is coming from Matt Couch. He destroyed this liberal couple's argument and social programs in 60 seconds.
You're not patriotic?
With blue hair, you think I'm patriotic?
You can still be patriotic and be wrong about economics.
Blue hair, that is shit is green.
More money on bombs than we are for like social justice or like social programs.
We spend 50% of the federal spending on social programs.
Like what?
Social programs, Medicare, Medicaid, mandatory spending, SNAP benefits, veteran benefits.
You mean SNAP benefits that people just got taken away from them?
You think everyone just got taken off SNAP?
They're so dumb. Like they came in with their argument and had no idea what their argument meant. And how often do we see this? It's all the time. This is how Charlie Kirk took people down all the time. He'd ask him something, they'd answer, he'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't understand, like, actually what you're saying. But it's like, he'd try to explain it to him. This guy's a little more rude.
Most people
Everyone.
did.
You think the majority just got taken off SNAP? Our
Yes.
military spending is 10 to 20%.
And
the
that's
bombs you're freaking out
egregious.
about, 10 to 20%. It's egregious. We spend 50% on social programs.
I'm a military kid, and I can tell you that shit is not needed.
Girl, you literally just got the information that you were just wrong, and yet you're still doubling down. We don't spend the majority on bombs.
Okay, maybe it's not the majority, but it's well
it's not
too
even
much.
close to the majority. It's not even a quarter.
It's far too much.
Okay, you could.
So she just changed her whole argument. She just changed the whole thing. The entire thing has been changed. Oh, she thinks social programs is social justice. She doesn't know what she means. She doesn't know what she's saying. We got an unofficial rotor rate. Oh, I like the unofficial kind. Thank you very much. Demon Lilith is here. Hello. Welcome. I appreciate you. Thank you. She's a military kid, yo, so she knows stuff. She's been there, done that. Yeah, okay. Thank you. You've been to other countries. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Advocate for
I don't
that,
agree with
that
you.
all of a sudden it doesn't mean you just said we don't spend anything on social. That's where like more than half of our money goes. Like, what are you talking about?
I think it needs to be more
as
into
usual.
social
You're
programs.
uninformed about everything.
I think it needs to be more.
and
into
then you're just
social
not
programs.
patriotic. What do you mean? We spend more than like anyone. Well, number wise, absolutely.
Yeah, well, technically.
By technicality.
per capita.
Technically, by money.
By technicality, we spend the most money, but that's a technicality that we pay the most. I just said we need more. Technically, we spend the most, but do we spend the most per capita? We shouldn't have to. We're a capitalistic country with people with jobs and a decent enough economy. Jesus
By
Christ.
per capita, but yes, we do a lot. We're a very progressive nation. We have the most progressive income tax in the entire Western world.
Okay.
Oh boy, I love when people have no idea what they do, and then they're just not patriotic. It's like, dude, you're literally not a contributor. You should be the most patriotic person. You contribute nothing.
So this person doesn't contribute to the taxes that she demands pay for things. She doesn't have a job or she does something where she does not pay taxes. But she demands that the taxes do even more. So she's living off the government. So what she's really saying is she just wants more free fucking benefits. That's what she's saying.
I mean,
you contribute literally nothing. You've only been a taker, and yet you're the one that doesn't like the country.
I would
then the
leave
one
if
that
I
gives
could.
everything is the one that likes it.
I would
Leave
leave
for
if I could.
where?
Anywhere. I used to live in Germany. I'd rather
Grass
live
is
there.
always greener. What would you be doing in Germany?
I could still be an artist there.
Yeah, you.
She's an artist. Oh, she's giving so much, you guys. Yeah, it's a she's a parasite. Yes. She could be an artist. I could just be an artist in Germany. Yes, they'll take great care of you there as an artist. Yep. So she just wants to be an artist, do whatever, add up to nothing, not actually help, but she would like the government to do more, much more. Thank you. I need to be able to live luxuriously off the government. I mean, that's really what she's saying.
I think Germans just immediately, they're like, oh, you want to be an artist? Let's give you $80,000
Well,
a
I
year.
know that they're not going to give me $80,000 a year for
What do
being
you
an
think
artist.
would all of a sudden happen?
I think if I was able to do my art full time, I'd be able to make the money I need to make.
Yeah, Germans trying to pursue art and failure. That always goes over well.
All right, well, yeah.
That was a pretty good one.
Roasted, dude. Yeah, a professional artist doesn't get paid shit. Yeah. You have to get very lucky to get a job that really pays you. And really, you need to end up in the corporate world where you're not even making your art. You're making art for other people. You have to find some way for you to find something that makes you happy. Sometimes you're not going to be happy, but you're going to be doing something, at least it's in your field that you want to do so bad. And maybe on the side, you can do something like maybe make a video game or something where you can help, like as a dev, make some art for some people. Yeah, I mean, you can work in all sorts of cool shit. There's all sorts of cool shit you can do where you're not just going to be a weight. Okay. I just want you guys to watch this for a few seconds. This person is scrolling through Blue Sky. This is kind of links right into what we were just talking about. Just the stuff out there. It looks like to me on Blue Sky, the pit of the internet, looks like they were having HRT is Powerful Day, where they're posting them as a normal man and what they now look like as a woman and how powerful it is. Yeah, we're watching this. Sorry. Oh, wow, dude. Maybe you should just dyed your hair brown or red and just gone full ginger and just not done that. Oh, yeah, it's so powerful, bro. It's fucking powerful as shit. Look how powerful it is. It's so powerful it can make you an ugly woman too. It can actually just do nothing. Literally with this guy, it didn't do anything. All he did was grow his hair out and dye it. He looks exactly the same, and he put on glasses and shaved his head. Like, no. Dude, what do? You look like a normal fucking guy with an owl. What in God's name? HRT is powerful, even though my owl fled. I don't blame it. I don't blame the owl 1 second. Holy shit. Let's keep going. This one's kind of hard to tell, but looks like a normal guy. This looks like a manly dude. Oh my God, dude. Come on. This is some guy going to prom, and he's trying. This is with a dude. See, it's always a fetish, right? It's always fucking pasties and shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Are you kidding me? It's so powerful. This shit's fucking powerful. This might be the most normal looking chick I've ever seen. Out of this group. Like this one, from very distance in a dirty mirror passing. No fucking way is this guy in here. Are you joking me? Went from gay guy to Aunt Jemima. What the fuck is this dude now? Oh my, like this dude hasn't even learned how to like change his angles. Even using the same angles. I also want a pet owl though, for real. Like whenever I see one, I'm like, I'm not a big fan of birds, but I might do an owl. I think I would do an owl. No. All this guy did was grow out his the back hair and then put on a hat. Nothing else has changed. It's so powerful, you guys, though. Good Lord. They live in a delusion. We aren't halfway done. No fucking way, dude. No, keep going, please. Oh, okay. So this is is this Colin Moriarty? Because I think it might be. And has turned into a Colin Moriarty with long hair and glasses. That's pretty much all that's happened here. It's so powerful. It's so fucking powerful, bro. It literally grew me an entirely new face. It's the same face. You just shaved your beard, bro. Come on. Oh my God. No. Keep going. No. This is so... These have to be AI. Some of these have to be. That they're not. They're not. They're fucking not, dude. Oh my God. No. Dude, this guy was in good shape. He looked like a normal fucking bro. What the hell happens to people? Oh my God. Oh my God. No. What are we doing? Oh. Yeah, we got quartering coming up. We got Marathon. We got Crimson Desert. Yes, we're going through all the non-gaming stuff first. Then we have a little cleanse. It's just one video, but it's a good one. And then we're going to go into our gaming stuff. We are absolutely going into the quartering as well. Lord almighty. These are not upgrades. Do they not understand these aren't fucking upgrades? Good God. Good God. You fixed your acne. Shout out. Shout out for that, at least. This is sad. This is exhaustingly sad. The fuck are we doing? It's the same one. Oh, no, but it's that. Oh, it just kept going. Oh. Dude, it's crazy like when they do this, how much older they look once they actually transition. They just look so much fucking older. Well, There you go. But yeah, it's like it's like, you know what? I want to look like a 20 years older woman. And that's what they look like when they transition. Speaking of the quartering, I have unlocked the achievement of a lifetime. Buffering? Okay. I'll wait just a second. In fact, I'll give it a second. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. While it's buffering, it shouldn't really be buffering. It might be you. If anyone else is having an issue, let me know. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. BRB.
In a galaxy far, far away, outlaws would not be so gay. Gameplay looks so strange. Girl boss just ruins the game. Bribes in the shadow shows, channels in the gallows, reviewers' voices fake as hell. Disney trips with a private booth. Words are glowing, but we see the truth. These shows all have the same smell. Fans are screaming, no way. Outlaws is DOA. We just wanted fun in space. Instead we got the K-Vest face. You being not even trying hard. Awful takedowns make it look garb. Dumbass spaceship is just whack. Now there's no turning back. DEI is on the run. It just makes everything a bore. Devs made a game for them. Who'd they even make this for?
Thank you so much for waiting while I went to the restroom real quick. I appreciate you. I do. So the quartering has blocked me, but why did he block me? Well, if anyone doesn't know, the quartering yesterday was talking about a tornado that touched down by his house about 1 mile from his old house. He's tried to reach his friends. They're all fine, by the way. I wouldn't reply if anyone was hurt, and I didn't. They were all fine. So I went and looked, and they were all fine. I said, God sends messages in many ways, Jeremy. It's true. One of the ways that God communicates is through famines, floods, and storms. So I feel like this is a good message to just let Jeremy know that God's word was trying to speak to him. What he decided to do was block me. Yeah. Instead of heeding God's word, he blocked me. A good Christian man would not do such a thing, but he did indeed. And I even let people, a good Christian man would not block those who are bringing him the word of the Lord, which I may or may not have been doing, but I feel like it was worth mentioning. So now I'm blocked, which is fine. It was only a matter of time because I'm not going to let this slimy snake do the things that he's doing. I mean, the whole Kino Casino ban thing is just garbage. The Clips channel isn't theirs, but he got Andy Warski's channel, and I 100% feel like it was him. I do. Nobody says he was side scrollers famous because the quartering today, but no big deal. Humber brag. Yes, they brought up he made a clip, and side scrollers did pull it up. And shout out to you, man. That's awesome. Tweet/clip, both things. Very cool. Posty, good to see you. Thank you for swinging on by. I appreciate you for coming on by in the 100th episode of the Viper Byte. Thank you very much. And stupid Melanie Mac, God, it's crazy. It's wild that, I'm not one for canceling people, but when you start going, let's be honest, he went for a cancel campaign. So when you run a cancel campaign, I'm fine with it at that point. If people want to take away their support or whatever, but this guy, for this false flagging that he did, and getting someone in the back end to just remove 2 channels, which I believe he did. He told us that's what he was going to do, and it happened. You can't tell us that you're going to do a thing, and then the thing happens, you'd be like, well, it wasn't me, man. It couldn't be me. I mean, oh my God, dude. Are you kidding me? You have to be you're found guilty in the court of public opinion after everyone sees what you said that you said. Okay. Now, Asmongold did call out the quartering, and Andy Warski here, whose channel is taken down by the quartering, says respects to Asmongold for calling out the quartering and backing us up. Also, like that person said in your chat, nobody went after his wife. That is the thing. Like, no one actually did. And they never said to harass her. They never even talked about the wife. They were talking about quartering. But he uses her like a human shield. He can lie all he wants about that, but everyone knows the truth. That's the truth. That is the truth. So if people did call her or message her or whatever the hell actually happened, that's not necessarily cool. But I don't really believe that it did.
What's your opinion on what's going on with the quartering? I think that
Melanie bought you lunch yesterday. Very nice.
I think he's totally fucked up, if you want me to be honest.
Yes.
I think he's totally fucked up. And I think it was a massive mistake to try to deplatform Kino Casino. I can't see why he would do that. I think it was ridiculous. And
I'll tell you why. Because he was seething. He was seething. You could see it in the messages. Dude was seething. He couldn't let it go. I mean, people are saying that he was drunk texting or whatever. I mean, who knows what he was doing, but the dude was clearly seething, bro. He could not stand that someone got the better of him and that they outed him in the way they did. And then he's using his wife as the reason that he was mad, but I don't really believe that. I mean, they never sent any hate at her. They never directed hate at her. So whenever someone does that, it's just like, it's a good way for me to ignore anything they say. It's like, oh, you're saying someone did this and directed someone in this way to go after your wife or whatever your excuse is or whatever you're saying. But when I go look and this did not happen, then I know you're full of shit.
And he's going, bro. Well, I'm just saying in general, right? I think it's very, very odd to do something like that, and I don't really know why you would want to. And he's spiraling. Yeah, I mean, he kind of is. I mean, I would say it's something
kind of
like that.
And, majorly.
He's a cuck. He's finished. Maybe, I don't know. And isn't
he's clearly reading chat of a Kino Casino fan. He's a cuck. Hold on, he's what?
Something like that. And he's felt he's a cuck. He's finished.
He's felt it. He's a cuck. He's finished. I mean, this is a Kino Casino fan in the chat.
And isn't a coffee band called Coffee Brand Coffee? Yeah, I think it's something like that. The quartering got really washed. Well, I think the problem is that a lot of people don't like the concept of being criticized and having people criticize them, obviously. And because of that, I think that what happens is that they think that they can shut somebody down doing that, but almost every single instance of somebody trying to shut down criticism, what ends up happening is it creates a larger effect that just makes more people aware of it. And
the Streisand effect, absolutely. And it's not so much just shutting down criticism. You can push back on someone and talk back to them about their criticism of you. But when you try to stop them from talking or take away their platform, that is when you start talking about the Streisand effect. When you try to cancel someone or end someone's career, that is the wrong way to go, because when you approach that direction, you're going to look like the bad guy. Even if you're right, you just can't take that direction yourself. You can't. And especially when no TOS was crossed. Like, there was no TOS crossed. He was trying to say in his messages that they broke TOS, but they didn't break TOS. There was no TOS to be broken.
I think that's the main issue. No, it's weird to go after his wife. The thing is that
they didn't.
It is weird to go after a person's wife, but
they didn't.
Weirder to have a channel shut down. So the problem is that if you have being harassed or something like that, you're really trying to report people for bullshit and getting people's channel taken down. There are a lot of reasons why you can get a person's channel taken down that you could rationalize, justify, make excuses for, or something else. But I think
Lilith is
that if you allow
very
something
delayed.
like that to happen, you're just going to make everything a lot worse.
I think you're on delay, Lilith.
Effect? Yeah, it is. So
yep, there we go. Streisand
did to 8 thoughts. Well, I don't know really about that. I have no idea about it. And
what did Nick Merckx do to 8 Thoughts? Does anyone know? What did he do to him? What, did he Streisand him for talking shit? Is that what happened?
His wife. Well, what I'm saying is that nobody wants to have other channels get shut down because there is some sort of issue that you had with the channel owner, right? And I think that is a very, very toxic mindset to have.
Yeah, outside of actually illegal things happening on your channel and your videos, you should not lose your channel. TOS is such a slimy way to try to get someone anyway. TOS violations, what are we talking about? Oh, he said a mean thing, and he said too many mean things in a row this time, therefore a TOS violation. It's so slimy and garbage. But on top of that, nothing happened here anyway in that way for them to lose their channel, and certainly nothing illegal was happening. So check Ghost of 8 pinned comment. He links a Nick Merckx video. All right, let me go check. Yeah, because I want to know what this is about. Ghost of 8. Dude, what's it? What? Hold on. What is his actual? I don't know. What is his actual handle? Ghost of 8? Is it all together? I think I even follow him. Why is it so hard to find him? Nick Merck said he wanted 8 Thoughts taken down years ago. Oh, it was years ago? Is that what it was? It wasn't recent? I gotcha. Exo Ghost? Oh, it's Exo Ghost. This is why I can't find him. This is actually why I didn't know who I was following, was because I'm like, who's Exo Ghost? Like, I knew who he was. It was because it was 8 Thoughts. I don't think he has the pinned tweet up anymore. This isn't it, is it? No, I don't think this is it at all. What the hell is this? This is something else. No. Okay. So that's not it. It looks like whatever it is gone. He's got 2 or 3 channels. Okay. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I keep forgetting that it's him because it says Exo Ghost now. This isn't the one? He has another one? Well, fuck. All right, hold on. Twitter? Is this going to take me to another one? Okay, that didn't work at all. Oh, I'm pressing Twitch. I don't want to press Twitch. I want to press Twitter. Is this link broken? It's back to... I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. Oh, well, whatever. I'm done. I don't know where the hell it is. Outside of that, this is a video I was waiting for last stream that wasn't released yet, but Legal Mindset did finally release it. And this is talking about Quartering's Kino Casino feud, and could it lead to a real lawsuit? Okay, now this is interesting. It's not a very long video, and we're going to watch it, okay? Let's go. This guy always brings some interesting information forward.
The Quartering may have put himself in legal hot water in his fight with the Kino Casino boys and his apparent flagging
Actually, is someone
campaign.
different? Oh, so I'm not crazy.
On the Legal Mindset, we teach you to be your own judge. I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney. This is a Fast Facts video, the quick and dirty version of the latest in legal news. So, looking at how the Quartering has legally trapped himself. So, of course, we have in this corner, as the defendant here today, Jeremy Hambley of the Quartering.
So he's setting him up as a defendant. All right, there we go.
Who's ran a very large YouTube for a long time. Many people know him for his commentary on social issues, politics, and other gaming issues. But he stepped in it in a fight.
I want you guys to look at Quartering real quick. Notice his eyes are not a disaster, a mess. Like when you look at him now, he's really got black around his eyes. It's not a joke when they draw him with all that shit around his eyes. He really, really is just like, it looks like his eyes are sinking into his head.
Gaming issues, but he stepped in it in a fight with the Kino Casino boys. That is Ashton, or PPP, and a very good photo of him right there. And of course, Andy Worski. Now, these guys are well known on the internet for poking fun at people, for kind of making light of their drama and other issues. One of the big instances, while they'll try to bait people in, was with iDubbbz, who got baited into a battle between him and the Kino Casino boys, which just ends up propelling them even more, as the internet does. When you engage with it, it goes crazy and goes viral. Well, the latest thing to go viral with the Kino Casino boys is with the Quartering. So the Kino Casino boys, Ashton and Andy Worski, mocked Jeremy Hambley for being a, well, let's call it a corner chair sitter.
It's a cuck. It's a cuck, okay? Just say the word. Just say the word. It's a cuck. He's cucked him. He's a cuck.
You guys know what that implies. And calling into question his relationships, including with friends and other people that may have had an impact on his personal life. We'll leave it at that. And also calling in question some of his other interactions with women and his interaction with other people that are really questionable. And Jeremy Hambley didn't like that. He not only responded to that, trying to debunk these things, but he eventually got so mad in this battle with the Kino Casino boys that he openly threatened their social media.
I know.
He came out and said, I can take him down, I can take him out. Well, shortly after that, channels started disappearing, both the Kino Casino Clips channel and other channels, Andy Worski's personal channel, and now even Clippers are losing videos and having their videos taken down after this campaign. So we can look at the evidence here, and we see the public evidence which was posted. These are conversations between Josh Moon of the
Yep, here we go. The one phone call gone. Okay. He's saying he has all these connections and he could make one phone call and they're gone. But that happened, and he's like, I didn't do it.
Farms and the quartering.
Come on.
Saying, Josh, can we agree I can take their kick in YouTube, right? If I actually wanted to, they would be deplatformed outside of DLive in a week. I don't want that. I just want them to leave my family alone. I don't care how many Jeremy is a cluck videos.
They are not going after his family. They are not going after his family. They're talking about him directly. Him. He's the one that keeps like taking his wife and putting her in front of him like a human shield. He's absolutely using the wife as a human shield. She exists, thus she's a shield. It's crazy.
I have a non-Pajit YouTube rep. I love the language there. You know that, right? One phone call, gone. I have endured a lot with literally the tiniest request. So you can see here, there's very clear language threatening. I mean, this is an unambiguous threat. And he's even saying how he's going to do it, his preferred method with his contacts and connections.
Yep, he laid it all out. And now that we know that, now that the Kino Casino Clips channel is banned and the Andy Worski channel is banned, and we know that people have reviewed like kind of how it happened and they looked at like the flags. They're like, well, no, we didn't do anything with the flags. These are all just automatically just assumed nonsense because of the way they came in. And so since no action was taken with the flags, and then they automatically just understand this must be some kind of like backdoor, or like, you know, someone did something through a external request, right? In order for these to be taken down, which is exactly what he said he would do.
To pick up the phone and to
Very
call.
well, buddy. Very well, buddy.
You can see here he kind of reinforces this when there's a question saying, an assumption I see being made is that you, the quartering, have God mode reporting powers on YouTube. Is that true? He confirms this and says, yes, all I have to do is press a button and poof. I also shouldn't even have to report the channels either, apparently. So once again, he's confirming his ability. He's saying, I have this power.
He's saying all these things that he can do, which is crazy. I don't know how anyone could be given that. Even a person working at YouTube should not have that ability to actually just go and go, boom, one person, just that channel's gone. That should not happen.
To do this thing, and with all situations implied, once again, these channels going down, it can only be assumed that that was him. That's a very safe.
Oh, 100%. If they feel like they were wronged or attacked or damaged by the quartering and they can prove it, because as soon as they take them to court, if there's, and let me tell you, all the things that we see already, the leaked DMs, the actual replies, I believe there's plenty of evidence to show that there should be some kind of moving forward. If that's deemed something that is that can be sued over, like if you say you're going to go destroy someone and you're going to attack them and have their income taken away, and that's deemed like a civil injury or whatever. I don't know the right word, but if that's deemed something they can be sued for, I don't see how the court could look at the evidence of what's being presented in front of them, and then the court say, well, there's not enough evidence here to go forward. That's pretty cut clear. He's literally saying he'd do it and how he would do it, and then it happened that way. Just days later.
Assumption based on that timing.
Tortious interference, yeah, that's the word. There
magically disappear where they've been up for quite a while amidst this conflict and amidst these threats.
But it's such an expensive
you can even see that
process.
Other channels, and this is a smaller channel, Alyssa Clips, are having their channels and their videos hit as well when they clip things, when they post them on
we
YouTube.
saw that last
they're coming
stream.
down and getting hit by mysterious.
We saw Dickers was watching this video as it got taken down.
Reporting. So what do we see here? Well, we see the quartering denying this and saying if the Kino Casino was wrongly banned for ban evasion, I 100% think they should be restored. So he's saying, oh, if they were wrong.
Oh, so he said this now. I fucking hate their guts, but if it's a mistake, YouTube should fix it. I don't think you've proven beyond a doubt. I think this is all lip service bullshit. Dude, how would their channels be taken down? Who would actually do it for him if it wasn't him? Like, who else would give a shit? Who would do this? Is there someone who's a huge quartering fan that works at YouTube that just did it? I mean, because it all lines up. There's no reason for the evidence not to point at him. It sure seems like he did it.
Not he's saying, oh, if they were wrongly, so
Not to mention that video where you could see that he said, thanks for your report. Dude clearly reported someone or something in some way, whether it was via email and you just get a thanks for your report email or whatever. Something was reported. And then he tried to say, oh no, that was for demonetization. Okay. Restoring monetization is not a thanks for your report email. That's not how that works.
It's kind of hiding his belief that it was justified. I hate their guts, but I think it's a mistake. YouTube should fix it. I already proved beyond a doubt I didn't do it, whether they wanted to believe it or not. Now that doubt is coming into question now. First of all, we have his previous statements, but then we have more evidence coming out that it may indeed have been him. So we had this revealed. This was revealed by the Kiwi Farms, which watched one of his clips where he had clicked his search bar.
Yeah, man. The Kiwi Farms, like they like to watch their lol cows a lot. Like they literally have people that just watch the lol cows and they document them in these threads. I went to Kiwi Farms for like the first time ever a few months ago, and I was like, there's so much information here on people. It's insane. There are people that really will know life, like hate watch you there and document lies or questionable things or anything, and they just continue these threads, and people will talk about the threads and they will add more, and they'll be like, hey, add this bit to the original post, and they'll take that and they'll put it in the original post because it's valid. Or it's crazy. Do I have a page on Kiwi Farms? I have no idea. Nah, beats me. I don't even have an account there. Beats me.
And when you look at that search bar carefully, you see these YouTube support tickets, right? You see several YouTube support tickets. Thank you for your report to YouTube, and a YouTube support ticket there, which came out right after this happened. So the timing of those reports, very, very, very suspicious. Now, of course, Quartering came back trying to counter this, kind of in full scramble mode, saying nobody is interested in the truth, so I don't know why I bother, but these psychos will just move the goalpost again. But again, my updated report history. Dozens of channels stating as a fact I took down their channel, which I understand should be back up soon. So he...
Wait. So he's saying it should be back up soon. Why would he know this? How would he know this? How would he have access to this information? Is it up? Let's go see. Is the Kiwi Farms channel up? I have to do it this way because the thing was down. So Kiwi Farms. Kino Casino. Kino Casino Clips YouTube. Is it up? Kino Casino Classics. Wait, this is statistics, but this will still... See, it's still this. I don't think it is. Let's see. No, it's not. What about Kino Casino Classics? Is this still up? I don't think this one's down. This one was never taken down. I don't even know if this is them. What about the Andy Worski channel? Let's see. Worski, my friend. Andy Worski. Wait, this is hashtag Andy Worski. This is not right. So that's not showing up. Andy Worski. Nope, it's not going to be up either because it doesn't have the logo. No, it's down. So this still hasn't happened, and this video was made 2 days ago or yesterday.
He's trying to say, hey, look,
just a video.
Here's my report history. Of course, we cannot know whether that's his actual full report history. And also, and I think the bigger thing is that he asserted that he did this perhaps by phone report history.
Yeah, by phone or email, exactly. And not to mention, this is one little tiny ass picture from one account. This dude has multiple accounts. He can do it from anywhere.
And I think the bigger thing is that he asserted that he did this perhaps by phone call and by use of a back channel connection.
Yes.
This bolstered by Yellow Flash, who actually reached out to somebody with connections to YouTube. And this is what they had to say. The YouTube individual. They said, just for your own peace of mind, I pinged one of our guys last night about the quartering drama. His estimation based on the back end is that the casino was taken down from a personal request because all the user reports were deemed nonsense by the automated system all week.
That's the thing, because it gets spammed by the automated system. And when that happens, a lot of times, like if it's just garbage, it will automatically look and be like, no, right? So the only way to get through that is through a personal request, right? And that's the whole thing with, like, we talked about Smash JT's Alana Pierce video. when it got taken down, that was by personal request, please. There was no other reason for that to get taken down.
A privacy claim that also failed to hold up to manual review. He's on the security side, but did say this is almost certainly an off-platform point of contact, call, email, text, that
there you go.
in manual
I believe this
deletion.
is true.
So once again, going back to that original theory that there was a call here to get these channels taken down. And so that's where we get into our argument for legal liability, civil liability, and that is tortious interference. And that's the most clear case here. Now, tortious interference requires 4 things. Existing of an economic relationship. Well, Kino Casino and the others that were taken down, Andy Worski's personal channel, Alyssa Clips, etc., are all monetized channels. They were profiting off of that, and that's something that we know is valid and existed. We also know that Jeremy Hambley knew about this relationship. He knew they were monetized.
Of course.
In fact, he commented that they were making $10,000.
The only thing I wonder about is the Kino Casino Clips channel was not owned by Kino Casino. It's just some guy who does the clips. So it's not even their channel that was taken down. That's the crazy shit.
$10 a month or something to that degree on their YouTube content and threatened to have that taken away, that revenue taken away. Is there an intentional act to disrupt or intervene? Well, that's where getting the contact, making the call, that's intentional. He did that with the intent of taking those down. So that's an intentional
for sure
act.
It's not like he talked to guys like, yeah, these guys are annoying. It's Kino Casino. They have this stupid channel. I hate them. They suck. And then the guy was like, oh, well, Kino Casino Clips, huh? Oh, well, let's just take down that channel. And this Andy Worski guy, and let me just do that. It's not like that happened. He said he was going to reach out to someone to take it down, and he got taken down. So there we go.
Now, improper means and improper motive, that's all about false flagging and false reports. That's where the false reports come in. What exactly did Jeremy Hambley say to his contact or connection to have them taken down? Did he just say, I don't like these guys, take them down, boys, or whatever else? Now, we don't know that yet, but that's certainly something that would come out in discovery. All of those calls, emails, text messages, DMs, whatever else that Hambley may or may
Discovery's
not
so
have
dirty,
sent
man.
to YouTube support or his connection could be discoverable. So here's my judgment. My judgment is that Quartering has put himself in a position through all of his behavior for very real tortious interference lawsuit. It's very possible.
And so much of it is forward facing that I don't know how you could, like, if this went in front of a judge, if they actually decided to press this, I don't know how this wouldn't at least move forward. Outside of the amount of money it would cost, I don't know how this wouldn't move forward in a court.
They could file this lawsuit. Now, I'm not saying they would necessarily win. I'm not saying in the end this might be a muddled situation, but they could file that lawsuit in YouTube's home of California or in Jeremy Hambley's home of Wisconsin, in those states. And by filing those lawsuits, they would get discovery. They would get calls and emails. And Jeremy Hambley is no stranger to lawsuits. He's sued people before. But as a plaintiff, it's much different being on the defendant's side and seeing what that would expose and what that would bring to light. Of course, I'm no fan of false flagging, and I'm certainly a fan of keeping information up.
No content creator is a fan of false flagging. It's such a bullshit thing. Like, what was it, like a month and a half or 2 months ago where that freaking Code Violet came at me, right? Those devs came at me and flagged me for copyright because they didn't like what I said. I mean, talk about an abuse of the system.
If it's not violating the TOS, I think that's a right thing to
go
do.
to evidence spoilage, maybe. Yeah, I think that is trouble. Johnny Somali, did I see? Yeah, I haven't watched the Johnny Somali one. I got to catch up on that a little bit. But I mean, I've never been a fan of that guy. I think that guy's kind of like dirty. I mean, he's like scummy dude. So I'm not going to be one that's going to complain about what happened to him. I mean, that guy got ganked. All right, this is called Unswapio. It is a Harry Potter video for those of you who are sick of the race swaps in Hollywood. Be ready. Prepare yourselves. Prepare your sides, because this shit's incredible.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're right, Hagrid. I am a wizard.
He is a wizard. He's going to go do wizarding
You're
things.
late, Potter. 50 points from Gryffindor.
Unswapio! Brilliant.
Yes.
Your dog. Does this mean I can say the inward now?
Yes, you can. He was black.
Hi, Harry. How's it going?
Unswapio!
Well, there we go.
Feeling better?
This is powerful
so
stuff.
much better, thanks.
Stop this, Harry. Race swaps in films happen for very good reasons.
Oh, sure they do, buddy. They always do. Now you're back.
Take that, Yankee Sambo.
Yankee Sambo?
My culture is not your costume.
God damn. Holy shit. I gotta hear that one more time. Captain America? How'd that go?
My culture is not your costume.
Damn.
That's enough, Harry Potter.
More like wank candor. Unswapio.
Well, there we go. We got Ryan Gosling Jr. He is now the White Panther? We've swapped him.
Enjoying ourselves, are we?
We've gone Hot Witch. This is what video games want to give us, and this is what we deserve. Let's be real.
See me after class.
Will do.
Professor. I have work to do.
No, you have to see her after class. This is bullshit.
Unswapio! Unswapio!
Oh shit. This one needed to happen. We were wronged we were wronged.
Unswapio!
Oh, look. Oh, Mary Jane's a redhead. Who knew?
Bro, thank you so much, bro.
Even Spider-Man appreciates.
Unswapio.
Oh, Annie? Shit.
Bloody hell, am I the only redhead still standing? I'm going to fix it, Ron. All of it.
Harry's got this.
So, hey.
And there's Unswapio, ladies and gentlemen. Just look up Unswapio on X if you want to check out the video yourself. Yeah. Yeah, no man jaw. Wow. What a good job it did. I like Unswapio. It's great. Let's refresh this. Let's see where we are. I put out a poll earlier. I felt like this was an important poll, and I believe that if you haven't voted, that you should vote. So let me just go ahead and put this in the chat for anyone who has not voted yet on this poll. We'll put it in Rumble, and we'll put it on YouTube because I want your input as well. I think it's a very fair question. A very fair question because of the things that we've seen being given to us in gaming. I believe we need some input, some feedback, at least something that we can give the developers. What type of character designs do you prefer in your games? I'd like to know. Do you like androgynous they-thems? Or do you prefer hot women and badass men? Or the uglier the better? Because, it seems like out of the so far 163 votes, and I posted this, how many hours ago? About 5 hours ago? 96.9% think that hot women and badass men should be represented in games more than the androgynous they-thems or the uglier the betters. Because I feel like we're getting a lot of this and not enough of this, but it seems like this many people prefer it. So if we could just, maybe retweet, don't forget to vote, like it, let it hit the algorithm, and let's see what kind of feedback we can get. Because I've given it 3 days. I gave it 3 days, so we've got 2 days left. We got 3 days and freaking 19 hours left. Or 2 days and 19 hours left. So let's get some retweets. Let's get some likes. I'm going to like it myself. It's that good. Let's see where this goes. Because I can't be alone here, and it doesn't look like I am, that I'd much rather our characters be incredibly badass, hot, etc. Cool. Fucking cool. Because you can't get cool here. I don't feel like cool comes here. But hey, there's people out there that there's a couple people out there that prefer it. They exist. But let's see where it goes. So yeah, shout out to you if you do vote. Please do. Give you the Rumble link. Yeah. If you want the Rumble link to watch, let me I will paste it in the chat for you if you want the Rumble link there. And don't forget to subscribe on Rumble if you haven't already. Boom, boom. Somehow a fourth opinion appear. You're all... Wait, what? There's a fourth... You see a fourth opinion? A fourth option? I don't know why. You see a fourth... Maybe something's just broken. You're all ist and phobes. Oh. Oh, you're a choke. I thought you saw something broken when you went. I gotcha. Yeah, we need the ist and phobes. Yes. We need the fourth option of you're all ist and phobes. And we all know those people would vote for one of these two. Let's be real. All right, so here's another Nexus mod issue. Nexus mods, once again, attacking games, attacking modders. Nexus mod removed this Nintendo's Cloak and Dagger Daring Duo Albion mod from Marvel Rivals. Their exact words is, this is not a fantasy race situation. This is you changing the race of a character from a marginalized group in the USA. They can't get away from this. If you change a color of someone and they're originally black or anything really that's not white, they will ban you or remove your mod. That happens all the time, right? You can go the other way and you won't see any pushback, or you can at least get away with it for a long ass time before people are like, what the hell, you banned all these but not this one. Like, that's the only time those get taken down, is when people are like, F you delete all these but not these ones that are just the opposite. It happens all the time. They do not search them out. They search out the whitewashing ones, right? Well, Tendo's response was, Cloak isn't whitewashed. He is made of birchwood. Okay? This is the same site that wiped every Hobby R39's mod over a Twitter bio link. Now they're deciding what your fantasy elf redesign is politically allowed to mean. And here's the information. Let me go open this over here. So this is the feedback. One of your mods has been removed. A member of your staff has removed Cloak and Dagger Daring Duo Albion for the following reason. Inappropriate content. As per terms of service, it is at a glance files that change the race or ethnicity of an NPC or character within a game when the intention is clearly to be divisive. Now, when you change the ethnicity or color of someone, they can tell your intention. Okay? Even though I think even the naming of it pretty much clearly showed that their intention was making them out of birchwood and just changing them. And it's to cause hostility within the community or marginalize specific groups are not permitted. And of course, this is not a fantasy race situation. This is you changing the race of a character from a marginalized group in the USA. Specifically from the USA, right? He does not need to be whitewashed to be elvish in a redesign. This is crazy overreach of someone spurging out and going after a modder because they don't like what they made to make a mod. Make our own mod database. So I will say this. This is Ayaka Mods. They do have their own. Let's go to... oh, that's their Discord. I don't want to go there. Ayakamods.com. They do have their own, and a lot of times... I got to be careful. Let's scroll. I don't know if there's nudes. But they do host a lot of mods, especially ones that have been taken down. I have to get off of this. I don't know what's going to show here. We're going to bop off of that. Nothing showed there, but I never know what's going to show. And then let's go back over here. Let's scroll. And then this person came back and said, why did you remove my mod? Cloak isn't whitewashed. He's made of birchwood. And they said, if you have a question about moderation actions, email support. We're not talking about your moderation actions here. Stop pushing it. Fuck them, dude. We all know that they're not going to change their minds. What's up, Lilith? Good to see you found your way over to Rumble. Appreciate you. All right, let's close that. So yeah. Oh yeah, let's get off of this. Let's close that. We don't want that to take over. So yeah, that whole situation, once again, it's these guys. It's Nexus Mods trying to control how you use your mod, or how you create your mods. You're not allowed to change any type of color. I've even seen people just lighten skin, even just to make someone like a little more clear, and they'll still ban them and ban their mods. Stop pushing it is crazy. Isn't that crazy? All they did was reply one time, IB. one time and they said stop pushing it, that is a threat. I guarantee that threat means that they would delete them. They would be deleted. And their email support, this is literally the mod right here that you should be talking to, right there, but they don't want to talk about it. Email support. In other words, go F off is what they're saying. Crimson Desert has sold over 5 million copies worldwide. This is some good news. We knew it was coming. It was just a matter of when. I thought it was going to happen last week. It happened this week. Thank you to every Greymane who has joined us on this journey, experienced the world of Pywell, and supported the game. Reaching this milestone could not have been possible without your support, and we are truly grateful. There we go. There's our Greymanes. There's some pets as well. We got some pets down here. They're all armored up, but yeah. 5 million copies. I mean, there's some games out there that the journals really wanted to hit this number, and they didn't even come goddamn close. And they tried so hard to basically anti-AstroTurf this game, and they're still trying. The hit pieces are still coming. They are coping and they are seething over the fact that this game is, one, is very well received. For the most part, it's very well received. There, of course, the control issues, are a thing there that people have. But for the most part, I think people figure them out. I figured it out pretty quick. You figure out the controls pretty quick. They're not that damn difficult. Although it takes time to learn all the buttons because there are a lot of things you can do. And there's a lot of combinations to try to remember. It can be something where you forget them. Literally yesterday, off stream, I was playing. Or maybe it was even earlier today. I can't remember. But I didn't realize that I could do the jump and air thing. I thought I hadn't unlocked it yet. I just missed when I unlocked it. Okay. So there was actually a puzzle for a kiln. I had to build a kiln. And then I had to put it back together. And in order to put it back together, on top of it, you had to do the air jump. But I'm like, damn, I haven't unlocked that yet. So I'm looking to how to unlock it. And then I find it. And I've had it unlocked the entire time. I could do this air thing for the longest time. And I had no idea. So I just jumped on top and did it. I was like, you're kidding me. Like literally, it's been there the whole time. I could have been moving around much easier, going up ledges easier. And I had no idea. But yeah, so outside of that, like the game is a really solid game. There's so much to do, right? And a lot of you have already played it or seen gameplay. And I would imagine most of you agree. Unless this isn't your type of game, which is totally understandable too, because it's not everyone's. What the fuck? So, but we still have hit pieces like this. This just came out the other day. Oh, what just happened? Saying the Crimson Desert AI scandal should bother you more. Written April 14th. This is weeks after this happened. Weeks. Like this was found out like 1 or 2 days after the game released, where people were like, oh, there's a couple of things of AI art in here. And then they were like, oh, okay, yeah. And the company was like, yeah, that was a mistake. We're going to fix it. And they did. As far as I know, I believe they did fix it, right? But it should bother you more. They're writing this on April 14th because, again, they can't stand that this game is successful when the game they're pushing, Marathon, is not. I bet if I look up Marathon in here, Marathon review, I wonder what they scored it. I wonder what they did. Let's go look. Marathon. A 9. I mean, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Crimson Desert, what is it? Is it a 6? A 7. There we go. I mean, again, I bet they would lower it now if they could. I bet they scored that before they realized the AI is there, the evil AI. Yo, that could not be a more obvious thing. Holy shit, dude. So clear. Look at this. A 9, average, user average of 4. Okay? And over here in Crimson Desert, a 7, average user an 8. Gee, I wonder who got it right. The users, the gamers, or the freaking GameSpot website. It's so pathetic, dude. You thought you were watching on Rumble the whole time? Really, Roadkill? Well, welcome to YouTube, my friend. Then there's this. This ridiculous statement from PC Gamer, saying it's been a month since release, and I'm not sure if Pearl Abyss knows what it wants Crimson Desert to be. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. It doesn't make any sense because when you jump in the game, there's plenty to do, but I feel like the game still has pretty good direction, that it is an open world game where there's lots of side quests and a pretty solid main story. It isn't like deep lore. in the story, or like you're not there watching a cinematic trailer every time you go through a main story quest, but you get some. Your character does not speak a lot, but outside of that, I think it's pretty much what you'd expect in an RPG. There's actually a lot of RPGs where the characters don't speak. You just select something and they say nothing, and you just continues. Instead of selecting something and they say nothing or very little, that's pretty much what you get here. It's almost the exact same thing. So I don't know what they want from it. They've given you an incredible world to deal with. They've given you enemy selection. They have very different areas to go through. They have, but the level of detail that is in the world, the secrets, the like little nooks and crannies, just the things everywhere, is so full. As big as the world is, it is full of things to do. And for some reason, PC Gamer wants to write that Pearl Abyss does not know what it wants Crimson Desert to be. This is just more hate and anger. I wonder what PC Gamer gave Crimson Desert. Did they rank it? Let's go look. Crimson Desert review. Let's go look what they gave it.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're right, Hagrid.
Oh, we don't want you playing. Hold on, we don't want you playing. Here we go. What'd they get? An 8. Well, they actually gave it an 8. There we go. What did they give Marathon? I bet it's a 9. I would be shocked if they rated it lower than in Crimson Desert. But this is still hate. It's clearly hate. There's no reason for that statement. Come on, you can do a 9. Of course. But I do think that, again, this game, Morgan Park, this game is being astroturfed so hard that I really think they can't deal with the fact that it's not working. It is not working. Let's go look and see who wrote this. Molly Taylor thinks that it doesn't know what it needs to be. Who wrote the review? Molly Taylor. So Molly Taylor played it, gave it an 8, which is actually a pretty decent score. I'd say that's a good score to give from a journalist, but they don't think it knows what it needs to be. I feel like this is just writing to write. I feel like journalists like to talk to each other. We all know that behind the scenes. And I feel like the negativity is rubbed off on Molly a little bit here. That's what I think. But over here, when we go to look at Metacritic, here we go again. It has moved all the way up to an 8.8 user score. An 8.8. Remember, this thing was sitting at around a 60s, like a low 62. It might have even hit 50s. I can't remember. I think it hit 50s in Steam review for a split second or something like that. And somewhere it was a 5.8 or something like that, and it went right back up. But, holy crap, the people have spoken. And for some reason, the journalists are not on board. And when we go look on Steam, an 86 out of 47,000 in the language. Let's go see what it is now overall. It's an 83% globally. So this overall, the global has always been a little
fall of the
lower.
USSR was one of the greatest catastrophes of the 20th century.
Oh my God. We're gonna close some things. Everything wants to start playing now. I love when that happens. It's my favorite. So yeah, it looks like, again, the gamers have it. They understand the game is good. They don't want to see it fail. But with hit piece, this is a hit piece. This is a hit piece, right? This is a hit piece. You're not seeing them write about this like this about Marathon. You're not seeing these. You're not seeing articles like this for Marathon. It's just not happening, is it? No. And it's because they want it to be good. Then there's this game. Windrose, ladies and gentlemen. How long until we see the hit pieces for this? Do the journalists want to see this be successful? Right? Do they? Because this game has blown the top off Steam. It has blown the top off. I predicted earlier today they would hit 100,000. I don't know if it has, okay? I don't know if it has yet. And let's open this in a new tab. I want to look at the top. I want to look at the top global sellers real quick before we look and see. It has now gone to number 2. Windrose was number 1 earlier today. So it's gone down to number 2. So it got a big spike and it's gone down a little bit, but it is later in the day. We'll see if it moves tomorrow, see what happens. But it sold well, went to number 1. Let's go see the chart. Oh, of course, this and not what I thought it was. I want to see the chart. Let's see where it peaked. It ended up right underneath 100,000, 97.9, dude. 2,000 away from 100K. Yeah, it was just screaming up. I think I said right around here that it was going to get, I think it was right around here, that it might hit 100 or really close. And sure enough, it did. I mean, yesterday it was at 69,000. Today, nearly 100,000. There's a chance that this will go over 100,000 tomorrow on a Thursday, or at least this weekend. They said they already launched the hit pieces on this. They did. They already launched the hit pieces on this. They said they would play Sea of Thieves instead. Now, don't get me wrong. Sea of Thieves is great with a couple friends. Do not get me wrong. But this game looks really solid, and I had to grab it. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I will. The one thing I will say, it's got some UE5 jank, right? Which is to be expected, but again, it's a $27 game. This is not a $50 game or a $70 game. So you get what you pay for, kind of thing. But does it serve the fun, right? And does it run kind of okay? Let's see. This is gonna DMCA me. I'm gonna lower it. We got dodos. You getting extinct the dodos? The character creator is very basic, but I mean, whatever. I mean, I don't expect anything too crazy, but I hope it's good. But it looks pretty basic, but some decent amount of options. And then you can build. Look, you can build. People are already building like insane huge things too, I guess, because the building's relatively simple. We got a boss fight. That guy got pasted in the face with the gun. Okay, good. Yeah, looks fun. 75K right now is pretty good, right? And it's even like, you see how it kind of flattened out a little bit? And, yeah, exactly. And it's early access. That's a good point. Yeah, and it's early access and it's doing this. But you never know like what to expect with early access games. Will they keep it up? Will they keep pushing it forward, make it better and better until release? How long will that take? What's that roadmap look like? Like, you never know what to expect from early release. And sometimes the fun of a game in early release is the early release before it becomes what it's supposed to be. But yeah, so yeah, you see this, how it goes up and then kind of flattens? Like, it doesn't just dive off. I feel like it has some Western people playing. Because when you see this here like this, instead of it just kind of gonna wind its way down, usually that means there's a Western audience. And sometimes you see this go way up if it's really Western, like Slay the Spire 2. I bet Slay the Spire 2 is going way up right now. Let's go look. Yeah, see how Slay the Spire 2 is going up right now? Because of the Western audience. That's exactly what's happening. And this is every day. It has like the two peaks. It has the Eastern peak and the Western peak. Yeah, that is pretty much what happens every day with that one. But yeah, it's nice to see another banger. Speaking of bangers, we have... From Smash JT earlier, he screen capped this with maidenless behavior, let's be real. The Steam charts, 13,776 people were online. And let me tell you something right now. At the same time, Windrose was at 86,000. At the same time. And when we go and we refresh this, let's go see how it's doing right now. Because it's a Wednesday. This should be the worst day of the week for Marathon, now to think about it, because it's almost always Wednesdays where it's worse. Although yesterday they had a patch, so maybe it's going back up. So we'll see exactly what happens. They did have a patch yesterday that went out, and we'll see what they can pull in for people. But they had a pretty rough weekend. So here's Monday. This is actually Monday, even though it says Tuesday. That's UTC, so this is really Monday. Yesterday, Tuesday night, it actually exceeded Monday. You don't see this much from Marathon. So maybe it is getting a little bit of life from that patch. I guess the patch made it so you can just jump in and there's free loadout servers that you can jump in. So you're not jumping in with free loadouts or crappy weapons and dealing with people that are completely loaded out. Maybe that will give it a little kick, but that's just a little kick. This isn't something that fixes the game. So on Thursday at 150 UTC, and we go to last Thursday, this is always my favorite thing to do. Wait, Thursday? Yeah, it's going to say Thursday because it changes UTC. Okay. Oh, we got 2. Thursday at 2 UTC. So Wednesday, Thursday. Last week, this was its peak at 25,251. And right now we're at 24,518. There's a slight chance that it could still go up, although this is probably its peak and will beat last Thursday. This would be the first time in a while it's actually beaten itself, although I'm sure it beat last Tuesday. Let's go look. Wednesday. Sorry, this is, so that's really Wednesday. Tuesday last week was 27,000. No, so even this Tuesday, even though it went up on Tuesday, it still didn't beat last Tuesday's. Because that was 27.6. Am I just off? Nope. This is 26.6. So it's still less. It's still less than last week, although I will say this. It has been 5, 10, sometimes 15,000 players less than the previous week. This is the first time it's been this close. Maybe we're getting right around Marathon's floor. This might be kind of where it settles. This is what we've been waiting to see, is to see where's it going to settle. Will it settle here? Or is that patch something that kind of is going to make it look like it's going to settle and then people will leave again? They'll just get kind of sick of it. Who knows? We'll see what the patch does. It could help. It might get them their floor going and get people back in the game. We'll see. We'll know more this weekend and see what this weekend looks like compared to last weekend. And of course, the next week compared to this week. Can it maintain or not? But it's still below all the other games we talked about. Grey War Zone, or Grey War, sorry. Arena Breakout and Hunt Showdown. Those are still all going to be above it. Let's go. I'll prove it to you. I'm not just going to say it. We'll go look. Grey Zone Warfare. Grey Zone Warfare. I keep saying that one wrong. Arena Breakout Infinite and Hunt Showdown. Let's just see where they are today. Let's see where they are today. Compare. And we got to go into 1 week. Marathon has passed Grey Zone Warfare and has met with Arena Breakout for today. Grey Zone Warfare, I don't know how that's going to work, though. This is kind of new. It did pretty well. I don't know how his weeks are going to go. This is a very new game to kind of keep an eye on. But it looks like Marathon has moved upwards, but at a lesser rate than Hunt Showdown, which is interesting. You see how the difference here? Like day over day? Hunt Showdown has a slightly bigger rise, but whatever. I mean, that's whatever. But maybe Marathon is finally onto something to at least keeping people involved. They have to stop bleeding people. They've already bled too many people. Like, they're not going to be successful. But they have to hope that the people stop bleeding away. They have to hope. And then there's this from Paul Tassi. Okay, hold on. We got to turn this off. All right, I disabled. Okay, Paul, I disabled. Damn, I thought I already had that disabled, but I guess not. Dude, can we get... This is why it's disabled, right, Paul? This is why it's disabled. Look at this thing. Marathon's testing a Battle Royale-ish mode as an offering to casuals. Battle Royale for casuals. These two things don't really go together. The only time that Battle Royale and casuals goes together is when it's something that's kind of like pop culture. Like, I swear that they went and looked at Fortnite and said, oh, Battle Royale is casual. Therefore, we should Battle Royale. I mean, it seems like they're trying to jump on that casual train, but even Fortnite is having issues. They just laid off a bunch of people. I mean, they laid off 1,000 developers. So even that is seeing some sliding with people showing up. So I don't know if that's the way you want to go. Who are you going to capture with this marathon? But it might not capture casuals. Maybe it will capture BR, people who are looking for new BR that aren't casuals. But again, that's not going to be a huge amount of people. But when you go Battle Royale, you need to go free to play or have a free to play mode or other option like for download, like with Call of Duty, right? With Warzone is its own download. It's free. You can play it. That's your Battle Royale. And then you pay for the arena modes, right? But I really do feel like Bungie does not have their pulse on what they want. What do they want Marathon to be? I feel like this, where is it? This should be written about Marathon. Marathon, nope, not this one. This one. It's been a month since release, and I'm still not sure if Bungie knows what it wants Marathon to be. That would actually make sense, because it looks like they're scrambling, especially since this was written after the Paul Tassi article here. Because what do they want it to be? One, they didn't really nail the extraction shooter. They didn't understand extraction. I think it was clear when they were making it that they didn't really know what an extraction shooter was. Now they're talking about Battle Royale as an offering to casuals. I don't know if they really know what a Battle Royale is. It's moving fast and attempting to fix things, constantly throwing out new balance patches and recently experimental playlists to try and see how they can expand the game. One thing they did add also is like a duo mode, which people wanted. So that could be something for retention. You should, whenever you have something like this, you should have a solo, duo, and trio. If you have a trio, you have to have the other two things. It's crazy not to do it. But they didn't do it. Now, just a month and a half after release, they're trying something somewhat drastic. Marathon game director Joe Ziegler posted on Twitter yesterday that after the latest well-received duo playlist test, the next idea is Dire Marsh sponsored. Here's how he describes it, guys. This is insane. And also this duo playlist test, I don't know if this is over, but they did say that in season 2, they're planning to add it permanently. I don't know if it's over or not, but it's something they at least had in there. So anyway, here's Dire Marsh sponsored. You will only be eligible to enter the queue if you and your crew have a free sponsored kit. So this is that free sponsored kit thing, right? You can enter as a pre-made duo, crew fill off, pre-made trio, or crew fill into a trio. The queue will only be for the Dire Marsh zone. So it's a trio game straight up. I mean, you have to have a trio. There's no going single duos in this one. You can only go in here and end up with a trio in the end. The idea here is to get everyone in the same playing field so that the undergeared players aren't running into far higher geared players, feeling like they have a little chance against them. Or you, with a good kit, aren't forced into a fill team using free kits. In this mode, you will all collect gear as you go and face off against other teams who are starting at the same point. I mean, this is BR-ish where you go and loot, right? You go and loot and fight it out. It's not BR last man standing, but it's BR you all drop in with the same loadout and then you go and fight over gear. Try to be the first of the gear, loot up and fight. So is it a battle royale, sort of? Absolutely the way most battle royales are structured, in that everyone starts with almost nothing or just a little sidearm, like we've seen that, right? Just a hero kit and basic weapons, and you farm up to get take on other teams over time. The obvious parallel here is the team-based, hero-based Apex Legends, a game that Marathon already has drawn comparison to even before this, and I don't know why. I don't know why it would. Is it just because Apex is a hero shooter? Because that doesn't make sense to me. Because Apex Legends has really good gunplay and really great movement. And Marathon has neither one of those things. It has pretty poor movement, unless you have a kit that specifically gives you movement, like Thief. And the guns are just pretty generic, straight shooting, no fall off. You don't have to worry about drop off. Weapons. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Where Apex Legends, you do. There's drop off on every single gun. And depending on the type of ammo or type of gun, it decides what that drop off is. You don't have to worry about that in Marathon. It's just not a thing. Meanwhile, though, Apex Legends is cooked for characters like this. Absolutely fucking cooked. All right. Outside of that, this has been released for NVIDIA. What? My phone? Yep. I'm going to vote. NVIDIA announced Lyra 2.0, their AI-generated game world environment generator. They claim it can now generate more stable and persistent world, a traditional challenge for AI real-time environments. Dude, AI real-time generator, they keep doing this. We've seen this with the new DLSS and like how bad that looked. Well, this is an example of this. What's it called? Lyra 2. I was going to say Lydia 2. Lyra 2.0. The Otter guy quitting Marathon. I have to look that up. I'll search that up. Yeah, okay. Let me search that up. Yeah. Let me do that real quick then. Real quick. I can't stop playing Marathon. Marathon review. All my guys quit. I don't think it's it. Where am I going to find this? Did you message me with it or not? I know someone had mentioned it, but I asked them to message me on Twitter. All right, let me just go over there. X. Yeah, how dare you say Twitter? OTTR. Wait, is it this guy? Oh, Apex. Yeah. Wild card, so it doesn't count. Okay, I don't know. Wait, who is this? Who is this? I don't recognize this person. This ball here makes me think it's her, but it's not. And this is Octane. I don't know who the fuck this is. That's a new. Oh wait, is that Valkyrie? I have no idea who the hell that is, bro. Anyway, aiming feels weird. Apex splits. Okay, is this it? Okay, here we go. Been putting up with marathon bullshit for a few weeks. So this is from OTTR. So he's like a streamer, yeah? He's a streamer that people know. I mean, he's got a decent amount of followers, I guess. Been putting up with marathon bullshit for a few weeks now because I was insanely addicted. Was putting off making videos just to grind more, especially during cryo. Game was dying. Didn't care. So he at least understands the game is dying. It's a video on... All right, look. Didn't care. After getting cheated on over and over again and losing all my shit, the spell is broken. See, I'm telling you, the cheating's a problem. And when people were like, I don't see cheaters, I'm like, yeah, because they're in the good lobbies, because they're getting the good gear and they're killing the good players. And that's the issue. We'll be trying out Apex again, last play 2024, but was only for a tiny bit. Last time I played it, for real, was a lot longer than that. We'll see how easy it is to actually get into. I mean, that is the game to play, man. I'm telling you, that is a good game. Even though it's woke, it's a fucking good game. Or is this it? I'm done. This was after having to lose everything to cheaters, almost every single death for the entire stream straight. Not putting myself through that. F that. All right, this is it.
They're riding behind. Wrong height.
Dude.
There's no way to do shoot.
It is so insane. Yeah. Throw nades, motherfucker.
Dude.
Come from the other side.
They're just gonna get murked now too, right? Oh, he just quit. He was done.
I have your hold attack. Or you have it, I don't know.
And done. And uninstall? Did he uninstall too?
You'll die in a hole.
Oh, he's out. Is he uninstalling? Damn. He is. This is the right move.
Right,
if you want to fix your mental health, Marabots, do what this man did. Go into a game, understand its shit, leave, Alt F4, and uninstall. Yeah.
Windows. Game sucks.
Dude, what the fuck happened? Just destroyed. Where was the person? Where was the person? I mean, they had him with what kind of gun? That quick, that hardcore. What is this? Is this someone dead? I don't know. I can't really tell. Again, you can't see shit in this game. It came from behind him to the right, if this is correct. Is this saying it's just to the left or behind him to the right? Dude, what the fuck killed him?
They're riding
that fast, too. Full health. Full health, bro. Red door. Right here? I can't see shit in this game. This isn't the greatest quality either. It says it's at 1080. I always question it on freaking X, bro. So they were just in there somewhere? Dude, but you can't see them, I don't think. You can't prone in this game, right? I don't think. I don't remember being on the prone. And they just got him? They just knew and just immediately... Like, you can't see them as far as I can tell. He's there, but... As soon as you're in their sights, they're blasting? And you're dead. God damn. Oh, and a snipe... Wait, was it from behind him? Because I see this gunshot right here. You see this one go by. This one. There's something goes by him right here. It's so fast. These. See these? I can't tell if those are... Yeah, see them? There they are.
Wrong height.
Dude. And if it's behind you, why is it pointing off to the fucking right? Like, dude, this game sucks, though. I don't blame him. You gotta delete. You gotta delete. The game's not good. That pink pointer is a damage orientation. Yeah, it's telling you where it's coming from, right? But I feel like it should be pointing behind him, judging on the shots that he's getting hit with. Look. It's coming from behind him. This is pointing over here. Like it's coming from your right side. Does this point down or no? Again, there's just so much shit on screen at all times in this fucking game. And he has his chat on here too, which is not helping. But, and the quality of this video is not helping, but... Dude, that's insane. They just knew he was coming and unleashed. Check the comments, they're roasting him. Oh, God. Bro, delete this. You're supposed to be shit-talking the marathon haters, not joining them. But there's so much cheats. Imagine being carried so hard constantly and then blaming the game for playing like garbage. Performative uninstall at the end makes you look like a child. No, you uninstall Marathon. This is the right move. It is morally correct to uninstall Marathon. Oh, dude, he's got 138 likes. This person is got 1,000. Just hop back into the queue and play again. Do you not enjoy playing video games? No, I think he's done with his cheater stacks. Yeah, I feel like he's really done with that for now. Again, sometimes you just have to rage out and come back later. But again, you do this with every game, even with the finals, bro. You're so shit at FPS games. The finals died so hard, brother. Game fell off a cliff. I still be playing if that game, if anyone else actually was. Is this cheating, right? Please give more content. These are also known cheaters. See, this is the thing with the players, is that people will get killed by these cheaters and they'll be like, oh, fuck, they're cheating. And then they will see them again. And they'll see their names. And then people are like, yeah, these people cheat. These are the cheaters. They're like, yeah, there's videos of them. And they just keep playing. They just keep getting in lobbies. That's super frustrating. Anyway, I don't blame him. Game sucks. Just an uninstall. Even if it's your fault, sucks. The game sucks. You can't see shit. Everything's freaking lit up in a dark area. Like, come on. Like, you have these bright-ass doors in a dark area. Wow, that helps me so much. I can really see. Thank you. Here is the NVIDIA Lyra 2 AI-generated game world environment generator. Let's take a look at this. Okay. So I think this is a before after. Yeah, this is like before and then after. So video. And then it goes to the 3DGS. This is it. The video itself. So what there's a video being taken and then you're giving it to the generator and it's making it. I mean, if that is the case, there's not a lot of explanation to what's going on here. But if you could take a video of an area and give it to AI, and AI can be like, and just make the thing, that's pretty crazy. Because right now, think of, they go out, they measure, they take pictures, there's all these pictures. What if they could just get a drone and fly it around for a while and give it to an AI and be like, here, go just turn this into a game world real quick. That's actually pretty sick. If it can do this accurately, now then you'd have to go up to every chair and all these things and set it, because when it does this, does it know it's a chair that it can knock over, or is everything treated exactly the same, you know? You have to go through and then break it apart and like make, this is a building, this is a door, this is a plant that can get knocked over, you know what I'm saying? But even if you have to do that, the amount of time you save in modeling, damn, I mean, if it's even getting like texturing. What did this texture look like before they turned it on? Yeah, so here you get the texturing up the wall, and then it goes over, doing a pretty good job. That's interesting to me. That's pretty interesting. I mean, again, this is always the example. They found a way to make a good example. Can it do it consistently? Can it actually work? Because imagine spending money on like a drone, flying it around, you give it to the AI, and the AI is like, durr, and then it just durs you and gives you like a building with like 19 lights all over it. You know how it likes to give like multiple arms and mouths and shit. That could happen. That could happen. Nothing like spending a lot of money and then getting nothing out of it. Hold on. Okay, I thought something else was going on. It's nothing. I thought we had breaking news. We don't. Damn, that would have been pretty sick. That would have been pretty sick. Well, there we go. There we have it. We have, what time is it? Let me see the time. 10:30? Oh, it's not so late. We have time for the games that you guys have unlocked. I'm going to be completely woke for it too. By the way, completely woke. Oh, what I do have to do is set it to be live. I did make it already. I was smart enough to make it this time, but I need to make it live because I can't make it go live before the stream, because if I do that, it will break the chat, because YouTube chat, it just decides what chat it's going to send OBS. So once it sends the wrong one, it's destroyed. So what I have to do is I have to keep it private in order to do anything. But now I'm going to make it public, and let's set the time for. I'm going to make it 10:35. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. Perfect. Bam. I did it. I did it. Now I can set up this one to properly go into it. But yeah, this has been the 100th episode, you guys. This has been fantastic. What a run we're on. 100. And you know, I wouldn't be doing it without you guys. So I super appreciate everyone for hanging out, enjoying yourself, I hope. I mean, if you're not, I don't know what you're doing here, but I do believe you are. I super appreciate the conversations and, you know, just being here, liking the stream. If you haven't liked it, please like it. Always like the stream. Don't unlike the stream, but like the stream. I do understand that Roadkill's mad woke. This is why he's excited to see me become very woke today. And we officially have that stream set up. Okay, good. The raid is fixed. It is prepared correctly. We're going to raid properly into the stream. But yeah, man, thank you so much for coming around and hanging out for this ride. It has been a pretty good one. And we're not done. Even though they wish we were, we are not, because we are always coming back. There will be a 101, a 110, a 150, a 200. It's coming. Let's go hit up some games. Crimson Desert. Stay here. We're raiding myself.
Lights are fading, game was strong. Time to say goodbye so long. We'll be back for another round. It's not the end, we run this town. Until then, keep up the fight. We'll face resistance, we're in the right. Gaming culture needs us to stay strong. So keep on going all night long. JayViper never says goodbye. With the chuds we can all fly. The woke left are freaking sus.